You told the judge. They laugh like. What'd you say?
I refer to them as Judge Oinks a lot, and then I went oink, 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 oink.
To a judge.
In the same court case, a justice got contempt too. He's my bunkie.
I'm not talking about the justice. I don't care about the justice. I'm worried about you, Carmine. Why would you tell the sitting judge on a court case, a judge, oink, oink, oink?
Objection! Your Honor, people in this courtroom, this lady's a liar and she's a clown. You can't take her at face value. She's full of shit. With this evidence brought to you, I would like to motion for the death penalty, Your Honor. Swift judgment for a swift criminal. I rest my case.
By the way, I can see the Instagram reel overlay in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, I stole it from Twitter.
A challenger is approaching.
Costello, what happened to the hair plugs?
The hair plugs.
Is it a wig? Is it a wig?
You don't know which is the wig. This could be the wig, or that could be the wig. I will not divulge which is which.
Confirmed bald.
One is real, one is fake.
Oh, this looks like a toupee. This looks like a toupee.
Could land a fucking plane on that, Jesus.
Look at the way it sits on his head.
As a formerly bald person, I stand for bald people's rights.
What? Bald people don't have rights.
Pop off, queen. Pop off, queen.
Okay, I'm calling court into session on the 2nd of April, 2025. This is a civil action. It is Ember Quinn versus the LSPD, named defendant Carmine Costello.
I thought for Ava for a minute.
I'm going to read the statement of claim, then we're going to get to pre-trial matters. Statement of claim. On the 22nd of February, 2025, Ember Quinn was detained and brought in for questioning at LSPD. Before being detained, Ember was consistently badgered and asked to be frisked when no reasonable belief of any crime was being committed, nor was going to be committed. This constant badgering of the plaintiff led to forcing them to run over a security guard that disregarded their own safety by throwing themselves behind a moving vehicle, resulting in the Ember Quinn to be wrongfully detained. Her person and her vehicle searched, impounded, and a VAF point tied to it. If charges had been laid, this would be a different story altogether. But the inactions of Carmine Costello and the LSPD to not pursue such charges forfeits their acts of infringing on Miss Quinn's rights. Plaintiff seeks civil relief, the VAF point to be placed on their van to be removed, and to receive punitive damages for the harrowing actions they experienced. The plaintiff is requesting from punitive damages the removal of the VAF point. They are seeking punitive damage amounting to $1 whole for the emotional damages received. Compensatory damages, they are requesting their legal fees of $25,000 to be given. And then special damages, they wish for a formal announcement that Ember Quinn is unbanned from the court center, announced by Carmine Costello via an apology video posted to Twitter.
Fuck, dude, I'm there. I think I might hearing that.
Let's do pre-trial matters. Is there anything we need to do before we get rocking and rolling?
Yeah,
Yes, Your Honor. We are wishing to motion to add a witness, Murray Falconer.
What?
Murray Falconer. Okay.
What?
Do we have any objections to this, Costello?
No objections here for that.
Okay, then we're going to add a surprise last-minute witness, Justice Murray Falconer. Anything else to deal with pre-trial before we get rocking?
I need one thing.
Costello.
I need one thing clarified to me. The statement of claim by the lawyer, is that also being made by Ember? Like everything the lawyer said in that body of text, is Ember attesting to that being true?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. She answered the question for you.
Okay. Could I enter? Can I enter that into evidence?
Statement of claim is in evidence. Yes.
Oh, perfect. All right. Okay.
Okay. Then. Sure. Let's just go with opening statements. Let's get started. Plaintiff, are you ready to lay forward your case?
We are, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, members of the court. Honorable Judge Grayson. My name is Paul Hammerstein, and today I represent an individual who has faced indignities and tried their best to overcome obstacles. I, of course, speak of Ember Quinn, with whom
Used
today
in
is seeking
a
retribution
violent
for the
felony.
despicable acts made against her. The defense will argue they were merely doing their job, trying to keep the community safe. But today, we will show the reach of the law extended far past its rights and wrongfully penalized an individual with whom they harassed and wrongfully trespassed. At the end of the day, the LSPD failed to even charge the plaintiff. Much like the hair upon the defendant's head, they are trying to cover themselves from facing their actions. With the arguments and facts brought here today, we are confident the courts will be in favor of the plaintiff. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Costello, the floor is yours.
Your Honors, ladies and gentlemen of this courtroom, where do I even start? Do I start with the fact that you have to scroll to see all the charges, all the crimes Ember has committed in her profile? No, because that'd take all day, because you gotta scroll through it, because she has so many fucking charges. Ember Quinn is not a good person. She's not an ethical person. She's the one that takes joy in causing misery and suffering in the populace and the demographic. Okay. Here's the thing, okay? Just because Ember Quinn was not charged for crimes she committed does not mean she has the right to be compensated, okay? My tardiness is not going to be used by her and her legal counsel as a get out of jail free card, okay? She did something bad, and I, the arbiter of the enforcer of law, enforced law upon her, and I'd do it again. The LSPD did nothing wrong. If anything, you know what? I mean, we did do one thing wrong. I should have pressed those charges. I should have. But she got lucky that the statute of limitation elapsed. And this is her ploy to gamify the system. You fucking crook. Apologies for my profanity. That's all.
Boo, Carmine, boo.
Okay, did you want us to go with Murray there first? There?
Okay then, let's go to the plaintiff. First witness.
It looks so happy with his little clown nose.
Who's the first witness?
Yeah, right, I'll see if we can get Murray up there first. There.
Yeah, and that's April lockpicking my van. What the yuck?
I think when cops do it, it's called slim jimming.
We got this. Why are you guys doing? We're fine. I'm cooking.
Well, it's
Well,
clear
what
that
is-
Carmine Costello was not in that. Oh, sorry, Your Honor.
Good time.
We will, in fact, call our first witness there, Justice Falconer.
Sounds like a solid witness.
Like, beat his ass.
Talk about the-
Raise your left hand,
Yeah, come
Murray. All right, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and the pains and penalties of perjury. So help you, a lonely hook.
Yes.
Ask him what happened,
He's sworn in.
with Ember on that day.
Okay,
Call your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hello, Justice Falconer. How are you doing today?
I'm alright.
We do appreciate you coming in at short notice for this.
Was
I'll
gonna
start
be
by
here
asking.
anyway.
Excellent.
I
Even
object.
better.
Do what?
Under the premise that he sounds nasally, and his nasally tone may be swaying the honorable justice into lying, possibly.
You want it on the record right now that you believe Murray Falconer is going to commit perjury before he's even finished asking a question.
I believe that the lawyer is going to make the honorable honor, possibly misquote or tell a falsehood, whether it's intentional or not.
I have a question for you, Grayson. Is not Carmine also kind of nasally?
I am not nasally.
Yeah, they're definitely.
For me,
I am
for
clear.
me, Your Honor, as it is detailed in our Constitution, the number 3 of our rights, I have a right to dignity, and he has not provided offerable dignity to my voice, whether it be nasally or throaty or...
Where's my right to
Otherwise,
dignity? You want me to
skinny-sounding.
embarrass myself in front of everyone on Twitter making a stupid fucking video? Where's my right to dignity, scumbag?
Where is Justice Falconer's right to dignity to be accused in open court of potentially committing perjury?
The justice is not the one being accused here. It's a lawyer that I'm accusing of potentially misleading the honorable honor. I'm not saying his character is bad. I'm just saying the lawyer's character may be ominous. That's all I'm saying, Your Honor.
Okay, understood. Overruled. Continue, Paul.
Thank you, Your Honor. Justice Falconer, were you at the court center on February 22nd?
I think so, yeah. I believe that was the date, yeah.
Can you provide your experience that day at the court center?
No, it was at the courthouse. Courthouse.
Oh, apologies, I misspoke there.
It was also at the court center, but like...
Wait.
Apologies, sometimes when I write down my notes, remember, her accent is a bit different than my accent. Sometimes I write it down there. My apologies. I will let you retract that statement. Or I retract that statement and retract that question.
Mm-hmm.
Were you, in fact, at the courthouse on February 22nd?
I was.
Can you provide your experience that day at the courthouse?
I was there just...
The fuck is this guy doing here?
You know, being available, doing my job. And then I think I'd spoken to... I think either Nino or Michael from the mayor's cabinet. And they had told me about the court center thing that was happening that day. And then I recall speaking to Ember. She wanted to ask me about the case law that I was writing about. The case I had with her, the qualified immunity case law. We spoke about that. She then asked if I knew where Nino was, and I said he's probably at the call center. And then she left. And then after that, I don't recall much of what happened. I probably left shortly after.
All right, thank you. Just a moment here. I want to make sure I have my notes correct.
He was,
What-
at the,
what-
he was at the court center as well. He was at the court center. But ask him about the phone call he had off Chatterbox that threatened all the judges.
That's about the conversation.
This line of questioning, I don't think helps them. They should just stick to the fact that the charges weren't pressed. I don't even know why the judge is up there, to be honest. I don't know what he can't vindicate her. She's not being charged for any crime. She just wants her VAF removed.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good, sir.
The fuck's he doing, dude?
Justice Falconer, I guess now going back there, did you in fact also make it to the court center on that day?
I did.
And when you were at the court center, can you further provide elaboration on what you experienced at the court center?
Okay. I arrived there. I seen there were many booths open, people, walked around, took a look. I seen Alejandro Ramirez had a legal advice booth open for his law firm. Spoke to him briefly. Continued walking around. Got given some free beers. Then I recall seeing Carmine in the security office, either interrogating or just like talking to, I think, Luciano DiCenzo.
Yeah.
Then
I know what to ask him.
Recall the order of events.
All right, I know what to ask him.
Then I started talking with Quentin Courtroom, who was working security there. I seen Ember.
I got a game plan now.
Like, just walking around. Then a few more people came over, started talking. Then Nino asked me to come into the security office. I was confused as to why. Apparently he had heard there was a threat on him. Apparently Chatterbox had like paid Ember to hurt Nino. That's what Nino had like believed.
Excuse me?
I think that's correct.
Wait, can I call him? Can I call him up as a witness?
And he like pulled me in the security office for my safety. I didn't think I was in danger, but I didn't want to disagree. Then
I want to call him up as a witness.
That's when I got a call about Doc.
If I could call him up as a witness, it's over for her. It is over for her. Yeah, let's judge after this.
I think police arrived and arrested Ember for something.
That's a company van!
Radio check? What's going on?
Chatterbox, are you talking during my call, guys?
Sorry, but like, I'm mad because that's a company van! Ember, this is crazy!
Sorry, 10-9, what? Chatterbox did what?
Daniel says that he witnessed Chatterbox hand off a sewer gun to Ember in the courtroom.
Remove Chatterbox.
Yeah.
I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
Well, we're coming up right now.
Do not approach. Just stand by. We're almost in there.
Can you further elaborate on
the courtroom? So, are you guys coming, Miller? And
the notion
yeah, is it the big one? We're coming upstairs.
Motherfucker gave her a gun.
Ember to attack Nino?
Play cool, Carmine. Play cool.
I'm not going to raise any alarms. Like, keep it. I'm gonna keep calm.
Not that I know.
Yeah, he said that Chatterbox is still in there.
That's
Another
me.
clown just showed up.
I
Apparently,
can't
Chatterbox is
text
still
while
inside.
standing this close to the gavel. I forgot my bad.
Someone has a video in the courtroom, and I think he's trying to get Baco to attack the courthouse.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. So, yeah, that's so logical.
Oh my god, he called for 77.
This is to make sure nothing happens.
An entire unified police department for this, Carmine? Really?
Yes, everyone's outside, and we got two marshal tanks waiting as well.
I'm gonna have to frisk you down real quick to make sure you don't have any weapons.
Oh man, where was this kind of security for my
No,
court
Vincent,
case
you're
with your
ulting too
papa?
soon. I want to destroy her in court, and her only option to be to draw that. And then we put her down
we're not
like
letting her pull out if she has a gun. We're not letting.
All right,
her
okay,
pull
all
out
right.
to the
Okay,
gun.
what do you mean?
That was
we're just gonna have to
stabbed, and then the guy that stabbed him with a fucking
quite simply that
MS Paint mugshot.
Excuse me? Yeah, but we have
That was
reason to
pretty good.
believe
The
that you
MS
are
Paint
currently
mugshot's
armed.
pretty good.
Wait, by who?
We have reason to believe.
Indeed, it was a harrowing day.
Wait, we bought.
I just have one in front of my client.
You're aware that we're currently in court, and you've called armed people into my courtroom to disrupt court proceedings.
That's not what happened.
Your Honor, there is a. There may be a sewer gun in this room, Your Honor.
Is that a blonde boy? Is that one of the blonde boys, or is that a new blonde boy?
This is a mine.
I think
Well,
it's
that
one
is
of
in
the
yours.
blonde
Also,
boys.
officers, deputies, if you want me to put the court into recess while you deal with this, I'd prefer the heads up than you just taking over my courtroom while I'm in court.
Your Honor, we would prefer if you could put it into recess while we deal with the situation that was an ongoing tip-off from somebody in the courtroom.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Stevie, I appreciate it. We're going to have a 5-minute recess while this gets dealt with.
Thank
you, Your Honor.
Oh, that is the Tory bastard. Okay.
Your Honor, in the meantime, can I call?
I don't have anyone else on me.
Just a late request. If the
Ember doesn't have any other weapons on her. You
plaintiffs
guys
don't
can
mind.
proceed.
Can't talk to me without defendants.
Paul,
he's talking to us. Paul, you gotta come up here.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have a problem with it, Your Honor, you don't have an issue with that. Could I call Chatterbox up here as a potential witness for the defense?
Considering you just got escorted out, I don't know. Can you?
Fuck. Are you guys detaining Chatterbox?
Hey, firm.
Yeah, firm. You're
I want
good
to
in
call
the
him as a
court
witness.
case.
I'll punch the gavel.
If you want to let the judge know that we
I'm giving it.
fired
Come
the
on,
firearm
stop
off
it,
of Ember,
come on.
but you're good to continue.
Ember?
Come on, stop it.
Ember?
Okay.
Your Honor, I can speak to you for one moment.
You can indeed. If somebody touches that gavel again,
He's running
I'm going to
towards the
flip a
back.
coin and one of you is going
Oh,
to
wait,
jail
wait,
for
he could've
contempt.
gone out the door by now.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Go out the back door.
Chatterbox might be called up as a witness
You
for
have any
this
issue with this?
He's in the
civil case.
red club going towards McDonald, heading westbound. He's now north
Nope,
on
he's
McDonald.
gone.
We need mobile units.
34376.
Do we have a mobile unit? Okay, he's picking up, I think, Kirk.
I think he
No, coming north. U-turn, CSO. All right, he's turning around going north. Club, red club. Ember.
Northbound McDonald, Major 50 with a member of some kind of gang.
I'm going to
There's
check on that.
South Davies. I need someone better, quicker. South Davies, towards Margarita.
No.
Using visual.
Calls that he got from Chatterbox.
Sending South Davies towards New Empire Way.
Because he Murray Faulkner got a phone call.
Needs to be lost in South Davies towards New Empire Way.
Pushing a vehicle?
A red and color club with lifted with side wheels.
I see it's you turning back into the car park, northbound, stand by, parallel with New Empire Way.
Wait.
Heading towards Greenwich.
Yeah, it's
did Chatterbox.
I just wanted the free gun.
It's fully standing at northbound,
I have
over
weapons license,
Greenwich.
but I won't-
He doesn't have his
You're
phone.
good, Carmine. Let us know if you need anything else.
Heavy,
All right.
I'm
Alright,
on
come
Tubular
back up.
Parkway.
Okay, we're back out of recess. Our safety has been ensured by the fine people of the BCSO and the
It
LSPD.
is eastbound, taking the
Law
cross up on the
and
Dutch
order.
London.
To
Eastbound.
think she had a
East
gun
Margarita.
this whole time.
Yeah, that wasn't mine.
All sending Dutch London eastbound towards the barrier.
I do not know how I got that.
All right.
Okay. Let's continue.
Well, thank you, Honor. Trying to think here as far as so you had mentioned there, I guess, with Chatterbox there, as like, so who advised you that Chatterbox had been paid or had paid Ember to attack Nino?
Nino.
Okay. Did you receive any other phone call from Chatterbox?
I never received any phone calls from Chatterbox.
So there was no calls regarding.
Oh.
Oh, I just small.
It wasn't on the day of the court center. It was like a few days before.
Oh,
A few
okay,
days
so
before the court. Yeah.
you said you received a call from Chatterbox perhaps a few days before that?
His cough sickness forces me to RP.
I didn't say that on the stand, but I did receive a call from Chatterbox a few days before that, yeah.
And what was the call pertaining to?
He had fabricated a story about around 30 clowns coming to collect $100,000 bounty on my head, and he used it as a way to sell me golf clubs, parachutes, and broken bottles.
That's a really good sales technique.
Oh my goodness, that is quite the interesting sales tactic. Was it only a threat on your life?
No, I believe just before he called me, he had called Judge Grayson. Said the same thing.
And the chat is
we're now stop. We are now venturing into the territory where I'm going to get conflicted. So, is this essential for the case you're about to argue? Because if it is, I'm going to have to recuse myself, and Gates is going to have to take over.
Think very carefully about that, Paul.
Oh, okay. Allow me to confer with my client, Your Honor.
You
I'm only saying your name.
dumbass. I'm gonna eat you up, Paul, and I'm gonna spit you out like the trash you are. You small town lawyer motherfucker. You're in the big leagues now, Paul, and you ain't got what it takes. You know, as the saying goes.
I cannot do that. I am not a justice.
Hey, when the kitchen gets hot, you should probably get out the kitchen. Paul? Just
Carmine,
throw in the
you've been called
towel.
out in SWAT.
Oh, I have?
Yeah.
I am?
Oh.
Carmine, not you, Paul. Carmine.
Who was it?
Also, if it's for this Assassin's game, if they really wanted to get your ass, they would have looked into on the docket and seen you had a court case today and found you that way.
The courtroom, the courthouse is safe space.
Oh, it is. I don't need this umbrella.
No.
Unfortunately, no. I mean, no, you don't.
Water.
Just to be safe.
Just
to be safe.
Oh, it's not raining inside, Carmine. You look dumb.
Well,
check the rules.
we'll see what happens.
Umbrellas indoors.
If you ever get a divorce, I'm always willing to console you.
Wait, who got divorced?
What?
So if you ever get a divorce, Violet, I'm here to console you.
I'm just thinking that we.
All right.
Just teasing your husband.
Further with
Teasing your
Bad
husband last
luck.
night about how I
Get
flirt
that
with you and not him.
heebie-jeebie, mumbo jumbo, spooky shit out of here. You think I care?
I mean, listen. Okay,
You think I care?
You know when you see like a couple and you're like, wow, she's going to the room, and he's there.
We'll be fine.
It's not that he's ugly. It's just he's a man, right?
You.
True.
You know.
100%. So wait, since this is being said in a court case, is it on record that I am hotter than my husband?
Okay, I'm just debating, I don't want to.
I'd enter that in court record. Oh, Grayson, you would have been so proud of me the other day. Actually, you might enjoy this. I had a court case with Connor Oxby, and he proved to the court that why his nickname
Is that pockets in a different horse mask?
Oh no,
Yep,
no,
that's
I don't
B-ball
need to hear that about
pockets.
Connor.
Okay, one
in the
sec.
courtroom, whipped it out.
Why do I want to know who's
It's a safe zone, you dumbass.
You would find that fucking hilarious. It's okay. Everybody in the courtroom was
I think we
consenting.
got enough here with
Oh
this.
God.
So now it says Big Ox is on his
I'll stop my question further. If there's any rebuttals, and stuff
Nah,
like that, maybe
yesterday I
can
was
tell you
driving down
redirect and
Vespucci and
whatnot.
all I hear
I got an umbrella.
over a
And I'm in the
loudspeaker
courthouse.
is-
Also, the courthouse is
fuck
apparently
yourself.
a safe space.
Yeah, dummy.
And if you interrupt the court
Yellows,
case to play the
yellows.
fucking Assassin's game,
Yellows.
I swear to God.
Yellows. You lose.
What's wrong, Gates?
God damn it, Pockets. Pockets, you still in the game?
Pockets, are you causing problems?
Yeah, I haven't been assassinated yet.
I did. I got assassinated last night.
Oh. Can I assassinate you right now?
What's happening, Paul?
Everybody would come and be arrested.
Your Honor, I guess we will no longer be proceeding with that line of questioning. We'll be ending it there. No further questions at the moment for Justice Falcon.
Okay. Cross-examination.
Yeah.
Pockets.
For the record, Paul, I've seen better. What is this, amateur hour?
I mean, you are rough right now,
Justice
Costello.
Falconer, how you doing this
Oh,
fine
man.
evening?
Doing all right?
It's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Gates is in your seat.
Well,
That's my seat, Pockets.
you brought up the fact that you spoke about the court center. What is it? What's a court center? What is it?
I don't know. I think it used to be like a business center, but it's more like a shopping mall
That's
slash
enough.
museum now.
That's enough. That's enough. We'll have no court center slander in here. It's a business center. Do you know who works there?
Whole load of people.
Let's who runs it?
Objection, calling for speculation.
Who runs it?
Just speculation.
There's an
There's an
objection
objection.
on the floor. You know better. Come on, Falcon.
I honestly didn't hear it, my bad.
He said calls for speculation. Do you have a rebuttal for calls for speculation, Carmine? Is there a reason-
What are you, stupid, Paul? What are you, an idiot, Paul? What is wrong with you? He knows about the courts and it's public knowledge. I'm not asking him to speculate about something he doesn't know anything about. He knows who runs it.
Grayson, I'm gonna be honest. I have no fucking idea who runs the court center.
He didn't also ask who runs it. He asked who worked there.
Be that as it may, the
who
question,
worked
the way
there,
it was structured there, felt like he was trying to get him to guess rather than actually know.
You jackass. You know what? I'll narrow it down. I'll narrow it down if that's what he wants.
Reframe your question.
Who runs? No. Who established the court center? There we go.
Mayor of Los Santos, Nino Chavez.
Do you know who his lead of security might be?
Either you or Quentin Courtroom. I don't know the ranking, like, pecking order.
And
What's Opal's picture of?
The court center, would you... What type of property is the court center? Is it public? Private?
I think there are some private areas, but it's mostly public.
Okay. Would you say it is within the powers of the mayor to trespass people off of court center grounds?
Objection. I call in for a conclusion.
He's a justice. He is this is bread and butter. Calling for conclusion. What the fuck does that mean?
You're asking him for an opinion rather than fact.
No, it's a matter of he would know. He's a justice. He's an expert witness in the field of penal code and charges and ground rights, etc. So what are we doing?
I'm going to overrule the objection. I'm going to allow Murray to answer.
Can you be specific on the question again?
Can the mayor trespass people off of court center grounds?
Mayor of Los Santos?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. His security detail. Wait. No, that's it. That's it. All right. Wait. Give me a second. I need to converse with myself. Just a moment.
You need to converse with yourself.
Yes. I deliberate with myself. Yes. So I've established.
Sidebarring with himself.
I've established that the mayor can
There's no
trespass people.
5150 pockets.
I've established that I am a member of his security team, which does give me grounds to ask someone to leave the premises or else. Okay. All right.
Hello, Gunner.
If the mayor requests for someone to be trespassed off of the venue discussed, could a law enforcement officer trespass them?
Can you define what you mean by can the law enforcement officer trespass them?
There's a charge on the penal code.
Could they be charged with? Could a law enforcement officer charge them?
Could they be charged with trespassing and ordered to leave the? Answer the first one. I'll ask the second one after.
Yes.
And then could they give a lawful order for them to leave the premises?
They could.
Okay. All right. That is all. Thank you, Your Honor.
Like our chance to redirect.
Yeah, absolutely.
The defense asked, could the mayor of Los Santos trespass? I asked, to your knowledge, did you experience Nino Chavez trespassing the plaintiff?
I didn't experience it, no.
Are you aware of any sort of formal trespassing by the mayor of Los Santos on the plaintiff?
I am unaware of if there was or wasn't.
Thank you. No further.
Okay. Where you gone, Carmine? Thank you, Murray. Appreciate your testimony.
My mark for recall.
Are you marking Murray Falconer for recall, Costello?
No, it should be okay.
Oh. Okay.
You're not free
Next
to leave though,
witness?
Falconer.
Any
'cause
other
you're my
witnesses?
ride
Wait, if
home.
he's not free to leave anyway, yes, I would like to mark
He
him
can't
up
leave
for-
because he's my ride home.
All right, then I'm marking him up for possibly recall. I may not, but I'm leaning towards maybe.
You know, if you mark somebody for recall and you don't recall them, contempts flow like wine, Costello.
I will mark for recall if I'm exempt from getting contempt.
You are never exempt from getting contempt.
Shit. Okay, then he
In fact,
can
when they
stay
teach
there.
new judges about contempt, you're the example.
What the hell was that?
Buckets.
Did somebody just crop dust my courthouse?
I don't think
Those
one
buckets.
bomb of a fart
Sorry,
stopped
Your
us.
Honor. The IBS is flaring up again.
Filthy clown.
Oh, geez. Oh, I think he had the goat frappe, Your Honor.
I might need to, drop a deuce in Carmine's car.
Hey, joke's on you. I walked here, punk.
Next witness. Any more witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor, we wish to call the plaintiff Ember Quinn to the stand.
First mistake.
Yeah, you have a mistake, Carmine.
You fucked it.
Hey, erase your left hand, Ember.
What's
Do you
Chatterbox?
swear to... bleh.
He's
Do you
back
swear
where? I
and
don't
affirm
see
to
him.
tell the truth, the whole truth? Okay, do you promise and affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth of the pains and penalties of big trouble, so help you, Nikita?
Yes, I love Nikita.
I was like, what's the clown judge? Oh, wait, I know. Or clown god. Oh, wait, I know. All right, this witness is sworn in. Your witness, Paul.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Wait, I need to do something quickly. Fuck.
Um,
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in time.
How are you today?
No, I'm not gonna be able to
I'm
do it in
doing
time.
okay.
Ah, fuck it. I was gonna get her excerpt of her voice.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I went to a few places, just relaxing. Yeah.
Well, speaking of going places, were you at the courthouse on the date of February 27th?
Yes, I was.
Can you provide your experience at the courthouse that day?
So I went to speak to Marie Falcon about my court case I had because the first time I got the chance to talk to him about it. And he was telling me like stuff the VR and all that, and that I had the chance of winning there. And then we spoke about the station. Because it doesn't state how far from the ledge the officer needs to be. And Nino's always told me to keep him up to date with the case. So I went to go speak to Nino about the case. That's where Nino was, and I got to the court center. So I went to speak to Nino about the case.
Oh fuck!
Right, and,
Did I call him
was
up for
Nino
recall?
at the
Shit! I was supposed to
courthouse
establish. I was supposed
yes,
to. I was supposed to do something. I forgot.
And I
Fuck.
was standing right next to him.
I was supposed to bring up the legislation. I'm an idiot.
And I asked to speak to him. He
fuck.
told me he speak to me after his talk with Carmine.
I mean,
so I waited.
I'll do it in my closing.
Like I left
Okay.
the office and I went and enjoyed the court center, like buying various stuff from stores. And I got free beer from the alcohol store there.
No, I didn't.
Which Carmine took off me.
How rude.
Okay.
Sorry, just backtrack there a little bit there. So you
I don't want to fuck around in this court
traveled
case.
with
That's why I'm throwing.
Nino
That's
and
why I'm
Carmine
like
to
kind of
the
taking
court
it
center
seriously.
from the
No,
courthouse? Is that correct?
they were already there. They were in the office. Yeah, the office was unlocked.
Oh, okay, all right. And what happened next?
I went around the stores buying various stuff. As I said, I got free beer. It's like a beer store that was like right next to the office, like. And they gave me free beer. They gave me like 3 bottles of beer. I drank 2 of them at the court center.
Free beer is great.
And then I bought some med kits from one of the other stores, and I was just over like chatting with everyone. And then Carmine comes out of the office and drags me into a corner. And he told me to stand in the corner, and he was like asking me questions and all that, asking why I was there. I explained why I was there. And he left me alone. And then after I was done visiting all the stalls, I stood outside the office waiting for Nino because he was on the phone, and I was just waiting for him to get off the phone so I can talk to him.
Vaff on the clown band.
Yeah, and then that's when, about 10 minutes later, Carmine drags me out of the court center and asks to frisk me.
Oh, fuck, I hate this fucking cop. I just want to have the umbrella.
I admitted to Carmine I only had a knife, and I showed him the knife. And, like, he didn't want to frisk me anymore. And then he just said, like, he's trespassing me and, has to leave the premises. So I said, okay. And I did ask why, but Carmine wouldn't tell me. But I didn't really do anything wrong. So, security guard, escorted me to my van. My van is an automatic. I get in my van, I go to drive forward. The van mistakenly went backwards. And I hit a thump. And
Nah, I should have called Nino as a witness.
put my knife in the
I don't think we
glove
even need him,
box
to be
and
honest.
got out, and I noticed the security guard was on the floor. And I was asking, why was he behind my van? And, you know, like it was an accident. Like he was behind my van, I didn't know. And when I was trying to drive away, he asked me he wouldn't say that I hit him if he takes me over to where people can see him and get a medical. So I took him over to Carmine since he was still outside the courthouse and said there was an accident. And Carmine immediately thought I knocked him out, like with my fists, and placed me in cuffs. And told me that I was going to jail for attacking him. I told him I didn't do anything. Yeah, and Nino came out, shouting at Carmine, asking if I had any Molotovs on me. Like, Carmine didn't search me for like a long while until like the marshals got there. And then he finally searched me and said I didn't have a Molotov on me. I was really confused. And then
She just admitted to
ended up
reckless
taking me to
endangerment, so
MRPD
it's
to
over.
interrogation. And they asked me a long line of questions. At the end of the questions, Carmine said that he had seized my van. I told him that was an illegal search. And then then the marshal ended the questions and let me go. So I think Carmine yucked up with that. Probably the reason why he hasn't pressed any charges.
It's not true.
Thank you for your recount of the Ember. To further elaborate on the meeting that took place prior, when Carmine was questioning you in a corner and requesting to frisk you.
No, he didn't.
Were you detained?
Objection! He's misquoting her. It's not what she said.
Yeah, Carmine fights.
Rebuttal.
My apologies. I am trying to take ample knowledge of what Amber is saying. I may have misheard.
Yeah, he questioned me inside the court center.
Okay, none of this is based on you're just talking without a question right now, so I'm gonna strike all that. Ask a different question. I'm gonna sustain Carmine's objection at this time.
Thank you. In the office of the court center, were you detained?
I don't know. He didn't say detain. Was asking questions.
When he was requesting to frisk you, were you detained?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Apologies if you did say this already. At what point did Carmine trespass you from the courts?
When I showed him the knife.
Oh, fuck. The animation's fucked again.
I had it loosely in my hand, to give it to him. Because I would have gave him the knife if he would have asked for it.
Okay.
When you're being escorted out,
I think he's filibustering. He's stalling this out, so I forget what I want to ask.
Behind your vehicle.
I didn't see him go behind my vehicle. I was leaving the court set, like I was asked for.
I'm trying to remember what I want to ask her. I'm trying not to forget.
I tried to go forward. It ended up reversing instead.
And to your knowledge, when you were being arrested, you were instructed that that was for assaulting the security guard? Is that correct?
Carmine thought I assaulted them when I did not. And I believe the security guard was trying to look in my trunk. I'm just speculating that, but I'm not sure why he was behind my van.
Any more questions, Counselor?
Oh, I'm thinking, Your Honor. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Nothing further at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, cross-examination, Costello. Let's go.
Hey, Carmine.
What type of meat you like, Ember? Medium rare, or fully cooked?
Well done.
Well done.
Objection, relevance.
I can accommodate
She's
that.
already answered. We can move on.
Ember Quinn. Let's
say that one more time so you feel
let's start from the top, Ember Quinn. Okay. You said you were questioned by me. You recall what I asked?
Yeah, you asked me what I was doing in the court center.
Okay. And then what lie did you tell me?
Objection. Argumentative.
You have a rebuttal for argumentative.
Can I not treat her as hostile?
Your Honor, he is clearly invoking that she's lying on the stand.
Here's my question for you. Right?
Yes.
What does her being hostile allow you to do?
call her a dumb idiot, stupid loser as I ask her questions.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that the words you're using mean what you think they mean, Carmine.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll ask a different question. I'll move on.
Rephrase.
Okay. Ember, what did you respond to me? What was your response to my question?
I told you that Nino told me to keep him up to date on the case.
Okay. All right. And then
it involved an officer shooting me.
You said I left you alone after that, right?
For a little bit.
Okay.
Like 5-10 minutes.
Then you said I approached you again after 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, and asked me to come outside.
Did I frisk you?
Nope.
Didn't frisk you. Okay. And after that, what was the conclusion of that second conversation?
I showed you the knife that I had on me loosely, like to give it to you.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
You did ask to frisk, but then you didn't want to frisk me anymore after seeing the knife.
We've established that. After that.
It seemed like you made up your mind after you saw the knife.
It's not what I asked you. I asked you what happened after that. What happened after I didn't frisk you? What happened? Why did you go to your van?
Yeah, because you said that I was gonna escorted off the premises.
Would you say I trespassed you off the premises? Gave you your notice?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You didn't explain why, though. I did ask why. You wouldn't tell me.
Do you think you have a right to know why?
Yes.
Okay. Well, and then tell me about what happened to that poor guard you ran over.
It was an accident. My clown van is an automatic. I went to drive forwards. The van went backwards, and apparently he was right behind my clown van.
Okay. And what did you do to the poor man after that?
I got him medical.
You got him medical?
Yeah. I took him over to like you.
You moved him from where the van made contact to his body. You moved him from there, and where did you take him?
He told me to take him over to you guys.
Are you a medical practitioner, Ember?
I've treated people before in the past.
Are you licensed to treat people, Ember?
No.
Okay. All right, Ember, you have an MDT on you. I'd like to reference a charge in the MDT penal code. Is that okay, Your Honor?
Depends where you're going with this, Costello.
I'm trying to establish that a violent felony was committed by Ember Quinn.
Was that charge pressed?
Whether it was pressed or not,
the fuck? Why have we got armed people? What's going on, Costello? Why have
people?
What's going on?
Why have I got people? Somebody just rolled into the door with a gun.
A cop just rolled in, pointed the gun towards us, and rolled out again. What the hell? Am I about to be assassinated?
I think, I think they're still out there. The radio check.
Jesus.
Is everything okay in the courthouse? Is something going on?
I don't know. You saw that he was pointing the gun at us, right? Like,
info. We got units running in and out of the courtroom with guns.
I think
they rolled in and pointed at us. Combat roll, Carmine. Like it was the hottest new Call of Duty.
It sounds like they're looking for Ember Quinn's fucking associates. Okay, bad people. All right, chatterbots out here.
At me. Probably on a different channel.
Oh,
do I look like a clown?
All right. All right, where was I?
Do I look like a clown, Carmine?
No, I'm. You're standing right next to Ember, and you do have colorful hair.
Can I get a drink, by the way? I'm
It's
thirsty.
either Team Rocket from Pokemon or Clown. You pick your poison.
I got some.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Oh, you got her?
I have to put it on the thing in front of you because I can't hand it.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Paul, do you need anything to drink?
that's what I'm trying to establish, Your Honor, that a violent felony was through her own admittance, whether pressed or not. She admitted just now to committing a violent felony.
That was an accident, a violent felony.
325. I'm trying to.
Also,
I'm gonna
I
send
saw
you.
a
I'm gonna
vehicle
send.
is
Your Honor, I'm
with-
gonna send you
it was-
a. Your Honor, I'm gonna send you a photo of a charge that I
trying
think
to
fits this.
apply more evidence. Or
No, this
you
is
just wanna-
public domains.
you just-
Penal
okay,
code.
You're just directing me to the penal code.
Yes.
What are you directing me to, Costello?
Reckless endangerment.
Objection, arguing the law. They're trying to instruct the judge on the law.
They
What
don't need
is this,
to.
Your
I
Honor?
know the law. He's just directing me to the law.
Yes,
He can't tell me how to interpret it. He can just direct me to it. That's fine. Overruled.
Okay.
I'm going to be real with you, Paul. The reason I'm not objecting to that, right, or I'm not sustaining, I'm going to explain this to you. If you look at the
Radio's
report
off.
you added into evidence, it has that charge already listed within it.
Oh, it does?
But it does say, but must have acted in a way that showed a disregard for the foreseeable consequences of the actions. I literally took him over to you guys to get medical.
Someone that was
and based
run
on your
over by a
testimony, we'll
car.
interpret the charge.
Ember, someone that was run over with a van. You
An
said so
accident?
yourself.
I didn't even see him.
All right, fine. Let's say there was an accident, but you moving him after getting hit by a car. Don't you think that you may have introduced more injuries to him? You're not trained to do that.
He asked me.
He asked you? If he asked you to put a gun to his head and blow his brains out, does that vindicate you for murdering him, Ember?
Objection.
A crime is a crime, Ember. And you said with your own mouth
We
that
have an
you...
objection on the floor, Costello. What's the objection, Paul?
Objection, dumb
Counsel
haircut.
is testifying, Your Honor.
Ah, okay. Costello, stop testifying in your fucking questioning. Just ask
All right,
questions.
All right. My apologies. My apologies.
Sustained.
Ember, what was in your van? What was in it?
Your mom's.
Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you.
You mean the one that you illegally searched?
That hasn't been established yet, but that van, yes.
Yeah.
8 Molotovs. Double packets. Something else.
What are those Molotovs for, Ember?
I forgot they were even in my van.
Okay.
They were there from the day before.
Okay. What are they doing in there, Ember?
I don't know. I didn't even touch the trunk of my van that day.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that, Ember, that you don't know? You sure about that?
I'm in a court case at the moment. Can I call
Do
you
not
back?
answer the phone in the middle of a court case. Just hang up.
I'm pretty sure it's a mime calling.
I think it was a mime.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I ask her?
Can we recess to kill a mime?
No.
Psycho. So, where was I, Ember? What were the Molotovs in the van for, Ember?
Paul, is he not going to be an objection?
Also, like, how's Ember doing about call right now?
The witness is refusing to answer the question. There are no objections on the tape. Could she answer the question?
I am going to command Ember to answer the question at hand. There are no objections on the floor.
Yes.
Ember, answer his question.
I had planned to sell him.
To who?
I don't know, probably some gangbanger. I'm not really gonna tell you like who I'm selling them to.
So you're withholding
Wait,
information?
Are you I'm going to ask the question directly. Are you refusing to answer the question?
Wait. Well, what does that mean?
It will open you up to impeachment and being removed as a witness.
Oh.
Someone asked me for 8 Molotovs, but didn't end up buying them, and they were kind of like left in my van.
Who, Ember? Who, Ember? Who? How many times I must ask you who, Ember?
Jesus.
Who?
Jesus.
Jesus?
Yeah, you know that guy.
Did Jesus have any?
Clerk?
Yes.
Do you have any affiliations?
Looks at Sean Danielson.
That's what we call not for long.
Someone should tell a marshal.
Ember, are you aware of any of his affiliations?
Someone should wake Paul up.
He works at the noodle place, I think it was. Oh, the dragon place, was it?
Okay.
He could have done an objection for multiple.
All right, Ember, why do you think your van shouldn't be theft?
Because it was an accident.
Okay.
And shouldn't have been searched illegally in the first place.
Okay. And you acknowledge that your actions led to the security guard being harmed?
It was an accident.
But do you acknowledge that your actions led to the security guard being harmed?
No.
No. So you didn't hurt him?
I did hit him, but I didn't
So you
know
did
he
hurt
was
him.
right behind my van.
But you answered no. And now you're answering yes, Amber.
Yeah, but the wording you said.
Well, okay. Well, that's all for now, Your Honor. That's all for now. Actually, you know what? I got one more question.
Can you like
badgering?
Well, you know what? Yeah, that's all. We're fine.
Oh.
Somebody random from the seating shouts out objection and you back down.
No.
You disappoint me every day of your life, Costello.
All right, marking Carmine Costello as a badger on court record.
The best lawyers are. The best lawyers are.
Redirect.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Just a quick question from the bench. Paul, you awake over there, bud?
Who's Paul?
I'd like to think I am, Your Honor. There's a lot of
just checking on you. All right.
Try my best, Your Honor.
Paul, let me ask you a question.
I heard a snore come out of his direction earlier.
Just like before we get here, let me just ask you a question.
I'm getting yelled at every side here. I don't know what to talk to.
This court is a learning court, as always. Ever heard of asked and answered? Ever heard of relevant objections?
Scope!
That was good too.
Why did I have to hear a bunch of shit for 10 minutes?
Don't forget the one not answering because he's a little bitch.
Sounds very important.
Yep.
Okay, when you're ready, if you've got any questions you'd like to clear up on redirect, we are here to hear them.
Objection opposing counsel is a bitch is a good one. I've used that one.
Any personally owned vehicle which has been used in a violent felony used in a violent felony.
Maybe have a couple redirects here.
Okay.
Amber, as Carmine had allayed there on the charges that you had on the report there on the MDT that he mentioned there. Were you processed?
No. I was in interrogation, but I was never in a cell.
Regarding the security guard, was Mr. Costello instructing or commanding that security guard in any form?
I feel like I've already won this.
Yeah,
I've already established her
to
saying
escort me
that
off
she
the property.
recklessly endangered someone. That's a violent felony.
Which I was complaining.
And you don't need to be charged for the crime for that be
Exactly.
the fact. And she's admitted
That's
it.
why
Her
what he
lawyers
said
admitted
was
it.
not relevant.
So when Mr.
I mean,
Costello
I can
was
just I don't
trespassing
lose
you and
anything
escorting you out the
from him
premises,
just going
the
on and
security
on
guard
about
was
that.
also behind your vehicle.
No, but you look like you know what you're doing.
Only things to go. Only
This is why I'll never. This is why I can never be
No one
commanded.
else.
What do you mean? You don't know what you're doing?
No, it's just
I I think
If I
Carmine
can
was
keep
just
the
scared
ball
to do it
rolling, even if
himself.
it's stupid, I'll keep the ball rolling. That's why I'll never be able to be above
But
people.
Mr. Costello using the security guard to detain you.
Not really. This is
I
pretty
do
set
not
open and
recall. I
closed.
think Carmine put me in cuffs himself.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
He did have a few security guards with him when he was battering me.
Bobby says the same thing and loses. I'm not Bobby. First off, and second off, I'm not Bobby.
Yep,
Hi.
You're on.
Step down.
Watch, we've already
Do you have
won
any more
this.
witnesses you need to call? Are we going to go over evidence, or are you going to do that in closing?
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Are we getting Carmine up there?
Not pushing the charge might screw you here.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we can try. Your Honor, are we permitted to call Carmine Costello to the stand?
What the?
You didn't even get the neck alignment right. You didn't even get the neck alignment right.
I don't see you sending me any fun photoshopped memes to put on the board, Carmine.
I got you. Give me a minute. I got a really good one.
Do you even know my email?
I believe I have the email of an EMS chief that has that weird snorty laugh you have. I'm just gonna send it to her.
What?
I
Why would
see
you
her.
send it to her? She's not even here. She's not even awake. That I know of.
Okay.
I don't know if I can add another witness.
Art submission.
I'll see what I get.
I wonder if she'll give me my job back.
I don't know. You have to talk to her about that.
There's no way she's giving me my fucking job back.
Carmine harasses the clowns and myself. And Ember.
No more, no EMS.
Wait, which one should I post?
I can do that while I.
Let's post this one. Fuck it.
I think I'm gonna attack that part.
There you go. I sent you a beautiful art piece. It gets my good side.
Fucking not the 90s yaoi.
You have a good side?
The best side.
Uh-huh.
The dumb side.
Ah, there's another
The
good
dumb
one
side.
in
Which is every
You know,
side.
I wish Rice Blice was here right now because
They got all the
Carmine,
proportions
you
right.
could make Carmine
They got all the
even
proportions
better.
right.
I don't want to imply you have some form of
He's
body
got some big
dysmorphia.
boobies.
The wide shoulders. The
Can we also
huge.
be
The huge
blatantly
cancer.
honest? The individual behind me is ginger.
True.
It's a
Oh, sorry,
lighting.
Sean, I didn't
It's
see
a
the
lighting.
because
It's a
I was
lighting,
busy,
guys.
shoving McDonald's
Sure it
french fries
is.
in my face. I've got a better
Dude,
one, Carmine.
there's not enough lighting in the world to shine on your head to make that hair ginger.
No, absolutely
He's-
not.
Carmine,
picture
I've
makes
got a
him look
really
like-
good one for you.
Even
Okay.
that picture are way too wide.
Just a
I
little
don't like
high.
that one at all.
It's just a little high.
Hi. I love that.
Oh,
I thought he was short to begin with. Now
You
he's
can call
really
Carmine Costello to
nice.
the stand.
Judge Gates is cleaning windows.
All right,
and
I
windows
sent
again.
you another one.
Oh, this just proves the little guy syndrome, though.
I figured we'd stick with the theme, right?
I don't know what's bigger, his feet or his ears in that picture.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, I've got another
So,
banger.
yes.
So, Carmine, come up here and get sworn in.
That has
It's
the
true,
correct
though. Your hat,
proportion.
that's proportionally correct to your hat, bro.
Oh boy.
I love the art, guys. I love the art.
Murray, I don't know if I think this one's even good.
This
Oh,
is
it's
how Bonnie
great.
Charles
The
at
last one.
5'4". Ish.
Well, I'm 5'1" out of the heel, so I am officially legally taller than Carmine Costello. I raise your left hand. Do you swear and affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury, so help you... Vigors?
Oh, that guy killed my brother. But yes.
Sworn in as your witness, Paul.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hot new meme just hit.
Okay. This is giving me 6 years flashback.
Objection. Frodo Baggins is a good guy.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You know,
Oh, yeah.
objection possibly sustained. I don't know. We'll see how Carmine does. He hasn't insulted me yet, besides the snorting, so he's doing great.
Objection, the snorting isn't really an insult, it's truth.
Yeah, if Carmine was a hobbit, he'd be like Fatty Bulger or something.
No.
What is that
I'm
laugh?
Schmeagol.
Oh yeah. The snort.
I like this one. This one's going back. This one's great.
I think Bobby Charles would be Smeagol. Carmine would be Deagle, the one that got murdered.
Wait, there's two in the movie. There's another one.
So his friend actually finds the ring first, and then
Oh.
Schmeagol murders him to get it. The ring like gives him the greed.
I would kill. I feel like I'd kill Bobby for a ring. I'd do it.
So Deagle was Bobby.
All right.
When you're ready, Paul.
Thank you, Your Honor. As how are you today, Mr. Costello?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, withdrawn, Your Honor.
Ooh. Easy
To be
mode
honest,
unlocked.
nobody in this court cares how Carmine's doing today.
Facts.
True.
Facts in.
Mr. Costello, were you on duty the date of February 22nd?
Yes, I was.
Were you on duty?
What? Whoa, wait. Yeah, I was on duty. Whoa, I almost admitted to being
At duty.
Were you on duty when you encountered the plaintiff, Ember Quinn?
Yes, I was. I was on duty indeed.
Where did you encounter Ember Quinn that day?
At the court center, she was skulking about. The mayor said she was up to no good, so I questioned her, and she was being fucking suspicious as fuck.
Carmine, was that you scooting the chair back, or did you just drop a massive fucking fart?
No, I was scooting the chair back. I'm trying to sit up straight so I look taller. I gotta beat these
understandable.
allegations, you see?
Apologies, Paul. I just needed to know if I needed to put my mask back on. Continue.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. I do not, in fact, smell anything, so I cannot confirm if he, in fact, dealt any.
Wait, I thought if you smelt it, you dealt it.
Yeah, exactly. So he didn't smelt it, so I guess Paul didn't dealt it.
Well, so far you're the only one smelled it.
But I didn't smell it. In any case, were you? So you admit to?
Oh God.
What's the matter, Your Honor?
Trying to make.
Oh,
Trying to make it
nothing.
through.
It's just my coffee smells off.
Okay.
So you affirm that the mayor of Los Santos, Chavez, trespassed Ember from the court center.
Yeah, she told me to get her off the premises at one point, and I followed his lead, and I did it. She was escorted, to be specific.
When you first encountered Ember Quinn, began questioning, had she committed a crime?
No.
Did you have any suspicions that she was going to commit a crime?
A degree of suspicion. There were some allegations being made of her possibly wanting to do harm to the mayor.
Was one of your suspicions also the fact that she identifies as a clown.
The age-old question. Does Carmine profile clowns? You want the honest answer? I'll give you the honest answer.
Yeah.
No, but if I did, they'd always prove me right.
Perjury. Perjury.
Did you just pull the they're not stereotypes if they're true?
That's not what. It's not. It's not what I
Pretty
said.
sure that's what he just said.
That's not
Right,
what
that's what
I
you
said.
just said, right?
Your Honor, I take offense to that.
I
I
also
said
take offense to that.
I said if I did, they'd always prove me right. It was a
That's it,
hypothetical.
Carmine. You're uninvited to the cookout.
I never
Who
was.
invited him?
I
invited
never
him,
was.
really?
All right, you're double uninvited. You're also uninvited to whatever my Indian equivalent of a cookout is. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, am I invited?
We'll
No.
see. Anyways, continue, Paul.
Snort,
Thank
snort.
you, Honor. I just need to reestablish my place here.
Let me get clarification of that answer that he gave because he kind of roundabouted it. Yes or no?
I mean, that's up to Paul if he got the answer he wanted or not.
I think his nose grew an inch longer as well.
Maybe he can put it on his head and get taller.
I feel like he's not talking right now because he's
When-
internally laughing about his fuck up.
No. I'm just, I don't want to say, listen, perjury is a hell of a thing. Okay, so I'm being very as truthful and as careful as I can.
It's a yes or no question, Carmine.
And I answered the question. How about you shut the fuck up back there, you heckling clown, you stupid peanut gallery loser bitch?
Move to strike.
I'd like the record to show that he had outlined them as a clown and not as a horse.
Ooh, profiling.
Wow.
Clowns have a certain smell about them. It's a funny smell, you see. It's how I know.
What the?
If
Wait.
Pockets isn't a pony
I think
claim,
I
we
smelled
don't
something
kink
funny
shame in
earlier.
2025.
Also, you sure you're not just smelling your upper lip, Carmine? He's awfully far away for you to be smelling.
No, I'm not smelling my
Carmine.
upper lip. Judge Oinker? Judge Piggy?
That's it!
Oink, 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 oink. You were asking for it! You were asking for it!
Jail time!
I can't believe you do this to me in my
Contempt.
month. National
Give him
Autism
contempt.
Awareness Month. On National Autism Awareness Day.
And Women's Month, too.
No, Women's Month is over.
Damn it.
I'll figure out your contempt later. Continue.
All right.
And Mr. Costello, are you aware of an ongoing altercation between clowns and mimes?
Yeah, it's a tale as old as time. Goes back to eons past when a clown wronged a mime. You know, if you say my name slow and you break it apart, it's Carmine. I like to pronounce it as Carmine.
Oh my God.
Just so you know where I fall in on the divide. And I'll say this.
Contest.
One party's been wronged, and they haven't got justice yet. And to be honest, the only clowns I feel shouldn't be vilified for their wrongs against mimes are zero. They were all guilty of being mime abusers. That's what I gotta say about that. That's what I gotta say. I would say a lot more, but I'll keep it at that.
Interesting that you elaborate on that, Mr.
A-cab.
Costello, as you also
A-cab.
mentioned it in the interrogation of Ember Quinn multiple times.
Costello, 1 second there, Paul. Costello, what does ACAB stand for?
What does
Well,
ACAB?
shouting- Yeah, if you're going to shout out your political slogans in this courthouse, you will not hide cowardly behind an anagram. You will tell us what it means. What is ACAB?
ACAB means all clowns are bastards!
What the yuck?
That's what it means.
Oh my goodness.
At the board here.
Oh my god, divisive.
What the hell? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm purging myself.
Can you send me that one? I got a hot cook to add on top of it.
I did.
Perfect.
I'm being very careful. I'm being very selective with the words I use. What did I purge it?
Carmine Costello, are you a known clown sis?
Who determines that? Do you? You
That's
stupid
a question.
clown.
Oh my god.
I'll take that as a yes.
Continue, Bob.
I'd like the record to show that he was yelling at someone dressed as a horse.
Sorry.
Yet still call them a
Sorry,
clown.
I got excited about the craziness that's going on here. I apologize, Grayson. It was definitely not me trying to open Photoshop on my tablet and it causing problems.
I'm not a horse. I'm a clown.
Yeah, we know.
Oh yeah, God,
We
put
know.
that back on. Thank you.
Even had the wrong hairdo.
Mr. Costello, were you aware of the apparent threats made against the mayor, as you put there, I guess, from clowns?
At the time of questioning Ember, I knew there were threats and that they were coming from the clowns. According to the mayor.
Did you take any steps to verify if those threats were in fact of merit?
Yes, I did. I questioned Ember. And then I left it at that, and then the mayor insisted that I trespass her off the premises. So I gave her an ultimatum. I said, hey, Ember, if you want to stay here, I got to make sure you're not a threat to the premises. Let me search you. At which point she said, why? And I said, oh, if you don't want me to search her, then I'm trespassing you off the venue. She said, why? And eventually she said, okay, fine. And she pulls out a knife. I pat her down, and she only had a knife and a jerry can. But then the mayor insisted on her being trespassed, so I proceeded with that. That's what happened.
I have a question for Carmine.
Your Honor, if you may entertain the court.
No, I will extend the privilege to Miss Quinn.
Yeah. So, Carmine, what did Nino specifically ask for on my person?
I don't remember, but I think it may have been Molotovs that he wanted to find, that he said you may have.
Yeah. And did you find a Molotov on my person?
You had a bottle on you.
Not a Molotov, though.
Was there a beer
Answer the
bottle which
question
I
that was
got?
asked.
You had the materials to make a Molotov available to you. So, is a sandwich a sandwich?
Right.
If all the ingredients are not combined yet?
Did you check if the gas can was full?
No.
So it might have been empty.
The liquor bottle was pretty full though.
Oh, it was a beer bottle and it was sealed.
Had liquor in it. You know, it
had boot. Yeah, what?
I'll say this. I didn't find a Molotov on your persons, but I did find the ingredients for a Molotov on you.
What are those ingredients, Carmine?
A liquor bottle, some cloth, and a lighter.
A lighter?
What's a lighter?
Or an ignition, something that can ignite it.
Like I ignited your mom last night?
Shut the fuck up, you stupid long-nosed punk. Pretty sure he has a warrant back there too. I'm gonna fucking
Actually,
arrest
no,
you
I
after
don't
this.
have a warrant. Thank you.
What are you trying to get at, Amber?
Sorry, I'm just going on the docket 1 sec to get the picture.
Can't believe that Carmine has carbon and hydrogen and oxygen. He's basically got dynamite on him.
True.
Hey, Carmine, I have a very quick, very important question.
Yes?
Hey, you, Carmine Costello?
Yes?
Hey, you, Carmine Costello, are white, right?
Yes.
Before I get in trouble for what I'm about to put on the board. Okay, good.
Okay. What are you getting? What are you getting at?
So where's the picture of the stuff that was supposedly in my pockets?
Oh, damn. Your possessions?
Yeah, my possessions. Where's the pictures and the evidence?
Oh. Objection, relevance?
Rebuttal?
What is this?
We are arguing the relevance of the fact that
Look, I'm not the best.
he is stating that she had the materials on her to
That's clown paint.
create
Oh, no,
such
that's
a
mime paint. Yeah.
weapon. We are just further elaborating and establishing what was actually claimed to have been seized.
But, like, the evidence is not in the reports.
The evidence is not in the report. Do I answer?
Hang on. No, hang on. You hear, bud? Grayson?
No, I missed it.
Okay, there's an objection for relevance.
I need backup.
Paul,
We
can you
smoking
repeat the
them.
question? It was me who definitely wasn't listening, not anybody else. Smile.
The question was from Ember, and the question was...
Sorry, Ember.
Oh, yeah, sorry. If you were able to word it the
So
way
he
you
was
worded it.
talking about my possessions, but there's no picture of my possessions in the reports.
Yeah, but what was the exact question you asked?
Where's the picture of my possessions in the reports?
And then Carmine objected for relevance.
Yeah, overruled. Answer the question.
I don't. If it's not in there, I don't know.
Did you like my picture, Carmine?
Yes, I love the mime touch. It makes me look beautiful. It accentuates my features. And those tears are for the clowns in the Great Mime War that I will decimate. Not in this county. So not committing crimes in this county.
I think
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
in this city would love for you to actually be a mime, Carmine, because you'd shut up sometimes.
So maybe you should hook up Yuri.
Mr. Costello, do you use the makeup to make yourself look like a mime?
Do I use makeup? No, I don't. I am a closeted mime. That's what I identify. I'm a closeted mime. A mime in disguise.
Are you sure you do not use a paint roller to establish the fact that you have hair?
You think you're a comedian, Paul? You think you're funny? You know what's funny, Paul? It's when I fucking own you in this court case and you're 0 and I'm 1 up, fucking loser.
Carmine, do you live with the mimes at the House of Silence?
Not yet, but I will be seeking. I will be trying to get a residence there now that I know that that exists.
Did you know it was set on fire yesterday?
Oh, it was? No, I didn't know that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a
Nobody
gas
could
leak
hear
and
their
a lot of
cries.
fire.
That's why there's so much mime injustice, just because they can't speak up for themselves. That's why I'm here as an arbiter. Why the fuck's there a marshal here?
Probably for the perjury charges
Hi,
incoming.
Barrett!
Hello.
Hi, Craig.
Why the fuck's there a
Hi.
marshal here?
Good morning, sunshine.
Is he getting
You sorry about
serious?
it. Look, you should just be on what I'm on, which is yesterday's Vivance and a McDonald's iced coffee. It's great. Anyways.
Do you have anything further? 'Cause
Are you related to Nathan Smith?
I don't know who that is. I don't think I know who that is. Sorry.
Oh yeah, what was the last line of questions you were asking me in an interrogation?
I think the one of the last questions I asked you was, so which is it? You didn't know they were there or were planning to sell them? Both can be true at the same time. And then you began to refuse to answer questions soon after that.
What was the last line of questions about sets in my van?
I don't know. Jog my memory. I don't have the transcribe ready.
Did I mention to you that you illegally searched my van?
Yeah, you did bring up the fact that you were wrong. Yeah, you brought up something you were wrong about. Yeah.
Okay. And did you and the marshal end the questioning because you knew you did something wrong?
No, we ended the questioning because you asked for a lawyer. Your Miranda rights. I don't violate rights, Ember. It's not because you were right or you got me. All right. It was because you asked for a lawyer. You said you wanted a fucking lawyer. That's why it ended, Ember.
This might be perjury. I don't know.
Like, if we find him guilty of, like, you know, violating rights, is that perjury by him saying he doesn't violate rights?
Or maybe he's just improperly trained. I mean, who trained him?
Hey, you
Bob?
got any questions?
I haven't been sued for violating rights, so that statement is true.
How long have you been hanging around with the mimes for?
I admire them at a distance. I'm a secret admirer. They haven't accepted me into the fold yet, but I consider myself a mime and a closeted mime. Soon
So
they'll
you-
accept me.
Stalking them.
So are you saying you're like a shadow leader?
No. I do like messing with the mimes. I run around them and I say, wall, 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 key, lock, throw away key, and then they stay there for hours.
Is that unlawful in prison? You just to confess to on the stand, Grace?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Looks at the marshal, whose job it would be to care about this.
Yeah, it's a mime.
Clowncist. You know that Carmine is on the mime team. That's why he's wearing the mime makeup. Pro mime.
Carmine. It's in the name.
Can't believe Officer
You done with questions?
gang affiliation.
Do you think of any more, Paul?
Crazy Carmine.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
I have a question.
You gonna ask yourself questions, Costello? How's that work?
I'm gonna ask myself a question, and I'm gonna answer it too, if I can. Hey, Carmine.
Okay, no, wait. Amber, Paul, if you go sit back down. If you're gonna do this, Carmine, you gotta do it. You gotta run backwards and forwards.
Also, you gotta have a voice for the lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Retweet that.
Cross-examination, Carmine Costello. Floor is yours.
Hey, Carmine Costello. You look very handsome. You must be
That's
like
not a
the
voice.
handsomest guy. Hey, Carmine Costello.
Objection, counsel is testifying.
Hey, Carmine Costello.
Counsel is
All right,
lying.
I'm
Wait.
asking the question again. Hey,
Wait, hang
Carmine.
on a second. Pause for 2 seconds on the objection. Paul, are you admitting that you think Carmine Costello is handsome? If you're saying he's testifying?
More like he is attempting to testify, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
He is trying to string a narrative through his testifying.
I didn't know you were a secret admirer, Paul. Hey, Carmine Costello. Are you
This is
the most
perfect.
handsomest guy in the world? I believe I am better looking than everybody in this room. And I
Motherfucking
believe,
lying scumbag.
I believe.
To be fair, he
my-
said I believe, which just means that he's
He
delusional.
doesn't
speaking
believe
with
that.
David.
He
I
doesn't
do.
believe that.
And I have one of the
Objection,
most.
opinion of an idiot.
I have one of the most blessed and most voluptuous. I believe. Believe one of the best hairlines in the industry, and the industry being life, is what I believe.
Looks like Grayson's hair. Also, Carmine, when
Objection,
you say
facts not
voluptuous,
evidence. There is no hair in evidence.
yeah. I was saying, also, when you say voluptuous, did you mean your hair or just in general? Because if we're going for most voluptuous, when I'm in the fucking room, you're a liar, and that's perjury.
I also believe that.
Carmine barely has any
Wait,
hair.
can you give me
Wait,
contempt
is
for doing the
Carmine
same thing I
trying
already
to
did?
add his moobs into evidence.
Yeah, because I was saying, look, your ass is flat, Carmine. So you better watch your claiming you're the most voluptuous in this room.
True.
Hank Hill ass looking.
You know
Mary
what?
Reefer having motherfucker.
Okay, well, next question. Gotta change the posture. Hey, Carmine. Listen. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a stupid loser, idiot loser, is Paulie gonna look like when he loses a home game when Carmine's playing an away game?
Objection, inflammatory.
It's probably more prejudicial than probative.
Why are there more marshals here? Where are they fucking coming from, and why are they here?
Remember, Carmine, they live next door.
Coming for that ass, Carmine.
Is that the
Chris
is
has
that
got to
a
take his
question?
baby Marshall on walkies so he doesn't get, bored and pent up like a puppy in the room.
All right.
Oh, he's got his eye on you. He's watching him through binoculars.
I'm gonna overrule that objection because it's funny to overrule it. Continue.
Oh, shuck.
Hee ha-has is why.
So yeah, if you know what? Listen, it's a good question. It's an amazing question, in fact. And here's what I got to say to that question. It's unfortunate that Paul went after the king, knowing he wasn't prepared for this bout. And it's unfortunate that he thinks he's got what it takes. But his first mistake, to be honest, was taking on Ember, stupid fucking Quinn, as a client, because she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She has perjury on her record.
I'm going to issue an official warning right now, Carmine, for being unresponsive to the question from Carmine Costello. He asked you on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, 10. 10. Yeah, 10. My apologies.
Counselor Carmine, just a quick question from the bench. Given your last question about how embarrassing it'll be for Paul to lose, with the grandstanding from your client, from your counsel here, Officer Carmine, how embarrassing would it be if you lost?
I could be looking at termination. Sure, would be very bad.
Oh fuck!
It would be career ending, which is why I am confident that I will not lose. No doubt about it. But if I did lose, then I've got nothing to lose after that. And if Paul was the guy that gave me my biggest loss and I got nothing to lose, let's leave that at that. Spoken poetry. Slam poetry.
Criminal threats.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not specific enough to be criminal threats, okay? It's too vague. I could ask you out for dinner.
Vague.
You know, you don't know. You don't know.
I mean, he did just say he likes...
It is.
And you know what's funny about that? I press petty charges. Oh, wait. No, I'm going to stop right there.
No. How about you don't stop and you continue that train of thought? Costello.
I press petty charges because all charges, all crimes are crimes and they must face the light of justice. Justice is blind. Yes. Ooh. Good save.
I'm not blind. You just can't see past like 2 feet in front of my face.
All right. Well,
also not a justice, I guess.
True.
Could be. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Just
great work, Carmine Costello. That's all the questions I got for you. You look amazing, by the way.
You're the only one they like.
All right. All done.
And I'm also the only one who's an outright no, right?
No redirect, Your Honor. I do not want to have Carmine to be running back to his desk there again.
Okay, any more witnesses? Or we're going to move on to the defendant's side of the...
Didn't the defendant's okay.
Hold on a moment. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, yeah, we
I just realized Carmine still gets to call himself. That's a lot of running for the little guy. That's a lot of steps for the leggies.
It is.
Okay, I'll see if we can do that.
Bro, what do you mean I'm not winning
Your Honor,
this?
we are, I'm hoping this is not uncouth of me to do here. We are motioning to add another surprise witness. This time, a character witness.
Holmes?
Who?
One Pockets the Clown.
That's right.
Who's in the
Hang on,
character
Pocket.
witness for?
As a character witness towards the character of Carmine Costello.
What do clowns hate? I'm making him fucking commit a crime.
Interactions
I'm gonna
and
make him attack
prejudices
me.
towards the clowns.
Yeah. Grayson, my first problem with this is that Mr. Linton Pockets Ridley, or whatever his last name is, was up here listening to us talk receiving prejudicial information while sitting in my chair up here, which would mean he's conflicted out of things.
Oh.
Objection.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the food at that time.
You literally responded to me, you poo poo pee pee.
Huh? I don't remember what it was said anyway.
Also, I think that if we're gonna add character witnesses, it's unfair when Carmine can't call his own.
Well, he doesn't have any.
Yeah, he wanted.
Yeah, nobody likes him. That's the problem.
No, I'm okay with this.
If we knew character witnesses were on the menu, maybe
he said he's
Bobby
okay
Charles
with
would've
it.
hung around.
I'm okay with this on one condition: I get to submit a surprise evidence.
Surprise evidence.
If they're okay with it, then I'm okay with them having him as a.
We were horse trading now.
Yeah, we're
Horse
trading.
Pockets. Okay.
I get
Oh,
it.
he's
I
gonna
get
kill
it.
me! He's gonna kill me! He's gonna kill me! He's gonna kill me!
Pockets is dressed like a
So
horse.
what's the surprise evidence, though? I want
Here's the way we're gonna do it. The character testimony will be narrative. I don't need questions. He's just gonna get up. He's gonna speak his shit. And that's
Hell
it.
yeah, my man.
Okay.
I'm down.
That works for me, Your Honor. Because I definitely had a lot of questions lined up. Oh no, yeah, no, I guess shots. I guess you just gotta go with narrative. Okay, well we'll just go with the narrative.
Let's go.
Oh. Raise your left hand.
Okay.
I didn't have any of
Do you swear? Oh, sorry. Do you promise and affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and the pains and penalties of Big Trouble? So help
Jess,
me
I don't
defeat
want
it?
any more character. This is
I
going on for
do.
too long. This is
Wait,
gonna
is
be the
this
slam
one?
dunk. After this is gonna be closing, and then we're done.
Tell me about
I'm gonna
Carmine
piss the clown mom
Costello.
off. She might stab me.
Yeah, I heard that she's got 2 knives.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So what had happened about Carmine? What you telling us?
Just tell us what kind of human being is Carmine Costello?
Questionable.
Okay, so Carmine, whenever I come into contact with Carmine, he's always trying to, arrest me for bogus charges.
Yeah, I am.
And he's
Civil
always wanting to
case.
search me too, because he thinks that I carry like tons of illegal crap in my pockets, which is semi-true. But yeah. And every time he sees a clown, he's always making a comment like stupid clowns. Oh, yeah. He once arrested me for jaywalking.
The gateway crime.
Yeah. Oh, and
Misdemeanor treason is what I call that.
oh, and I was speeding, barely going over the speed limit, and he tried to impound my vehicle.
He had a shotgun last
And,
time we searched him.
Yep. Get me for like reckless driving or something. He's always trying to, get charges on me and put me in jail. Anyway, I'm done.
Oh, it's so
Okay,
sad.
fantastic.
Wow.
No, wait. Can I want him? I want to.
It was
I know-
narrative.
I know it's
Carmine,
narrative,
there's no
but I-
questions.
He's a character witness, Carmine.
Yeah. It's narrative, Carmine.
Okay, can you put the piece of evidence on the board? But before you
Yes,
do,
I got you.
before you do, I want to give the
Evidence this.
description to the evidence. You know,
Tell me when you're ready for full
should we not pass on over to the defense for this officially?
Oh,
Paul,
yeah.
are you done? Is the plaintiff good?
I think we're done.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway,
We'll go over any evidence you want to do in your closing. Let's move on over to the defendant. Defendant, you want to begin by putting evidence on the board? Explain to us what this is.
Yes. Before we put it up, I want to add a disclaimer. Listen, you're about to see something ghastly. You're about to see something real, something true, something authentic, something someone here has been hiding from you. Their true selves. I always used to tell myself, this whole clown thing. You shut up. This whole clown thing.
I know what this.
This whole
evidence
clown
is.
thing. This whole
yuck bag.
clown thing is. I think they're just afraid to be seen for what they truly are. Obtuse, ugly losers who
Your Honor,
put on facades,
objection.
who cosplay, who LARP as a clown. You're not even a real clown. Exhibit A! Exhibit A! This is pockets beneath the clown. This is his face. Let it be known to everybody. He's angry. He's thinking of killing me right now.
So what about it? I'm still wearing clown makeup, dumbass.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck, I thought that was
He
going
is
to get him to
still
do
wearing-
something crazy.
He's still wearing clown makeup, but also
And
your
Your-
hair's
Your
not
Honor?
fucking red.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
When you said you still being sworn in, when you just said in my courtroom, you put that picture on the board intending to make him do something crazy. Are you admitting to attempting to entrap Mr.
Crazy. No. Listen. Why are you laughing, Peanut Gallery? Why are you
Your
laughing?
Honor.
That could mean anything.
My narrative statement stands.
Crazy is in something stupid. It could be a crime, not a crime. It could be anything. Too vague.
My
Too
narrative
vague.
statement stands, Your Honor.
Understood.
And this picture should have been stricken from the record because it was an illegal arrest by Officer Croc.
Solid arrest. Did he unmask you? I love Croc. I miss that guy. He used to torment you, stupid
caught
clowns.
by Crocodile Steve is a personal L pockets.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. The whole arrest was illegal. I
That
shouldn't have been
face
arrested.
is illegal.
To be fair, you don't
That
look
face
bad.
card.
He's still wearing clown makeup. He didn't really smoke your ass on that.
All right. Well, that's all from me. I'm ready for
That's it. You got no witnesses to
witnesses.
call.
No witness. I mean, I want to point.
The
Chatterbox
surprise
can't come in.
evidence is the only thing he has.
No. I would like to point out things. I don't think I do the public domain, but
Do you want to do that in closing, or do you want to do that now before we move into
in
closings?
case I can't do it, can I reference VAF legislation and penal code in the closing?
Yes.
All right, then I should be okay.
Okay, so you rest your defense.
Wait.
Yeah, go get a witness, no boss. Get a witness.
I would call Chatterbox up here, but I'm pretty sure he's either being arrested, has been arrested, or he's
Surely by now he's out,
on
right?
the run.
I mean, if he's in custody, he can definitely get here.
I don't think no, the logistics too complicated. No,
Has it been
I'll
an
move
hour
on.
since that whole incident yet?
True, Carmine does have.
Who
tiny
knows? He's
brain.
probably being shot.
I just really love that I'm something of a purge myself. It really tickles my fancy.
Who perjured?
Costello, anything from the defense, or are we just moving on?
Let's move on.
So you're not recalling Murray Falcon, who's waited here for you.
Yes,
okay.
yeah. No. I'll
Noted.
recall
And
him.
he's
I
definitely
thought.
waiting only for you and not because he's also my ride home.
I'll recall him. Quick questions. I'll recall him. Real quick question.
Radio check?
I'm doing
What's going on?
22. He's fine.
I don't lie, Falconer.
All right. All right. Here we go. Straight to it. Are you aware of the vehicle asset forfeiture legislation?
Yes.
Did you play any part in its changes being made to audits? Anything?
The recent ones that got contested, yes. The current version, no.
Okay. Can you please read Article 1, Section A?
Are you wanting me to read it aloud like it's fucking story time?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Oh my god, Carmine, are you saying that judges can't read?
No, it's not. I just want.
You said Article 1, Section A.
Yes, please.
Any personally owned vehicle which has been used in a violent felony will accumulate 1 VAF point.
Does a per individual have to be charged of a crime for a VAF to be issued on a vehicle? Your justice interpretation.
Is this not an objection calls for legal conclusion?
You're asking if the person needs to be charged for the VAF to stick?
Yes.
She wasn't. That's.
Oh God.
As
Murray.
written, no, but I wouldn't uphold it in my court.
So wait, what was the answer that it shouldn't stick or it should stick?
Actually, no. Yeah, it can stick because sometimes vehicles are left behind and they get VAFs, but the person who used it doesn't get arrested. So, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's all, Falconer. Thank you so much. Did I fuck us?
They busted.
Did I fuck us?
Oh, redirect.
Cross.
Yes, Your Honor.
Bro, he was bro. If he said no, PD is fucked.
In the example you provided, Justice Falconer.
If he said no, PD and the way we do policing would be fucked. Like every single VAF issued without the person being charged, it would be over.
If you no balls me, I'm gonna do it because I don't have balls.
True.
No balls.
True, she's a woman. She doesn't have
Alan
balls.
Crane's a pussy. I stand on that.
Damn.
All right, this is your
I
warning.
risked it all for that question.
Murray.
That question was
Correct me
that question.
again
This
on the
whole
witness
case
stand.
righted on that question, and
No, we'll be sending
his
your ass to
answer
fucking
saved us.
jail.
Sure, just don't be wrong and it won't need to happen.
All right, you're asking for it.
Damn.
You and Carmine can hang out after the fucking court case and get your contempts.
All right.
There are like 20 gang members I've set up today that are serving hundreds of months in there. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill us.
As they should.
Sounds to me, Carmine, like you should have been more chill and relaxed in court today, then, huh?
Yeah.
And you should have called me Judge Oink.
No correction. I didn't say Judge Oink. I said Judge Oinks a lot. Is what I said.
And then you went.
You just doubled down, Your Honor.
I did. I did. You're gonna lose.
You're getting
You're
out
gonna
of
lose.
this.
You're gonna lose.
Thank you.
You need to send them off.
Justice
to the
Falconer.
police.
Given the
no
example you provided, is that an exception
Send
to
them off
use
to
when
the
the owner is
police.
not present?
That's the only way you're getting out of this.
What do you mean by an exception?
I can't.
To place in the VAF
Rebels.
on the vehicle there, you mentioned that sometimes owners are not present, and thus the VAF would be sticking.
What I meant was sometimes the car will be used in the commission of a violent felony. A chase will happen or whatever. The car will get disabled. The people driving it will run away and perhaps evade the police and not get arrested, but the car itself still gets a VAF. The people involved didn't get charged, but the car still got the VAF.
Okay.
So if the individual is present,
Unlucky. Thank you for
arrested at that
thank you for
time,
the tier 1 to Extra Hilarious. How you doing, Extra?
would
You
that
finally made a
change
stream.
at all the act of the VAF point on the vehicle?
Depends on more context than
4 subs.
just that.
Huge.
Oh boy, well I guess I could provide some more specific context. See, the individuals were arrested, but then not charged.
What were they arrested for?
Nobody knows.
They were arrested for reckless endangerment. Allegedly.
But not charged?
Include the part where they admit to doing it to on the stand, jackass.
Admit to these nuts in your mouth.
Reckless endangerment is it's not like a inherently violent crime. It
What?
could be it all really depends on the context of how it was reckless. Kicking something out in the middle of the road accidentally or like deliberately to make a car spin out or flip or whatever.
Violence is violence,
It would
whether
be-
intentional or not.
All context dependent.
Is he saying the intent
All right,
matters?
and in that VAF legislation that was mentioned, it was mention of a notification to the owner of the vehicle. What notification would the owner of the vehicle receive?
Shut up, chat. Don't agree with me. I won't agree with you right now.
It
Okay,
varies.
you guys are.
Sometimes they're
If
told
the
in
twos, I don't want
sales,
twos
sometimes
agreeing
they're
with me.
told
You
by
want me to
text,
lose? You shut
sometimes
your
they're
mouths. I'll only agree
by
with
a
ones.
document sent to
I think
them, a
ones.
contract.
The ones are believers, right?
There's many ways the police do it.
All right. So in this case, where Ember has been arrested, brought to MLPD for interrogation, but then not in fact charged for the crime, and then not in fact charged within the statute of limitations, does that VAF hold merit?
Objection!
Yeah.
Objection!
Okay.
Call it a legal conclusion.
Oh my god, he figured it out! Holy shit, who's whispering shit in his ear? Even though technically Paul should have called that one in the first place.
Yeah, I heard you say
Paul
that. That's
rebuttal?
why I said it right now.
This is not as a call for conclusion, as I am in fact going for a fact of what will be charged or what would occur.
I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna do the same thing.
So hold on, wait. You're asking. Let me get this right. You're asking a sitting justice what should be charged, despite them not being a prosecutor but being a justice. You're not asking them for a legal determination of how I should rule in my own court case. Oh.
Say yes.
I think that's how I worded it, Your Honor.
Your Honor, this is outrageous! How can he do this in your courtroom? Outrageous!
The only thing outrageous is your hairpiece, Mr. Costian.
You stay away from my
Yours
hairdo!
isn't much better, Hammerstein. I am going to sustain the objection from Costello. We're going to move on to a different line of questioning.
Big L, big L. I need my umbrella. Absolutely owned it.
You on that one. That's kind of funny. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Carmine cook in my life.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Paul? What's wrong, Paul? You nervous? Is it getting challenging? You can't handle this, can you, Paul? You can't handle this, can you? You out of your depth, Paul.
We let you deliberate with yourself in privacy.
I don't really know how else to word this.
They never notified me of the buff.
Oh, I can't ask him.
In the meantime, you guys want to hear a joke?
It would have been something
A clown, a lawyer asks a clown for advice. What happens next? Loser!
Your Honor, we got no further questions.
Man, I think I understand why you identify as a mime and not a clown, because that was not funny.
That was so funny. Okay, Question is working off of the scope Mr. Paul gave me here. Would you say manslaughter? What's the difference between murder, first degree, second degree, and manslaughter?
Intent and accidental.
Don't ask why I'm doing this. I don't mean to.
Counter. Paul in his line of questioning brought up the fact of the issue of intent validating or invalidating whether a crime is violent or not.
Your Honor, I don't think I did that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you fucking did, you lousy liar. You fucking did. I heard it.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
What will else ever do to you?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Let me look at my notes here.
I'm doing.
I believe, Your Honor, the
Shouldn't he
questions that I
object?
presented were merely about the VAF legislation and geared towards that. It was not, in fact, geared towards
He should object to just do what I did. Legal conclusion. He stomped me out because I'm doing the exact same thing he
I'm
did.
going to overrule
Carmine,
the
you can't-
objection because
whisper
I
to
want
us
to
when you
hear
can't
the
hear me.
answer to this. Costello, what I'm going to say to you is find a line of questioning that isn't consistently asking the justice to provide fucking, I don't know,
Legal
spoilers
conclusion?
as to how I might rule.
Legal conclusion. Yeah. That's what he should have done. He didn't do that because you see, he's not smart like me. You know, we're like on different
insane to
planes
think.
of existence. You know, I got him.
Listen to Murray.
I got him wrapped around my finger. Are you could have. I'm doing exactly what you're doing, Paul. You could object. You could just follow my playbook. You could just use my same objection.
Objection.
Oh. Okay. Well.
You repeat the question, please, Carmine, just so I know exactly what I'm answering.
You said the difference between murder and manslaughter is intent. Right?
Depends.
Depends on what?
At a very, very basic level, yes.
Okay. So you said that you also said when Paul was asking you questions, that depending on whether there was intent or no intent, that could determine whether something is violent or not. That's what you said.
When I was talking about the reckless endangerment, yes.
Reckless endangerment. So are you saying there are situations where someone can be recklessly endangered, and because there's not intent, it's not violent? I asked him a compound
Not necessarily intent, more the situation that is created to endanger someone.
Okay, I'm gonna give you.
Put your phone away, Costello.
I'm gonna work off of the same scenario he gave you, the whole reckless endangerment thing, where he asked you if you think it was violent or not. We're gonna add something to it. The person hit someone with a car.
Okay.
Objection.
Is that violent?
What's the objection?
He's not stating how fast the car's
You
going.
are so close. You are
Let's
so
Skype.
close to just fucking shutting me down
I don't know.
completely. So close.
Well, I asked Nance, it was all.
Maybe
I'm
Paul
not
could
really good
assist
at...
you?
Oh, is this me?
Paul, you keep your mouth shut.
Paul, who has access
respectfully.
to the entire list of objections?
Paul, you keep your mouth shut.
I believe the objection for this would be.
Don't do it.
Sorry, can you restate the?
What was the question I asked?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not lying.
I'll ask the question again. The question was, if someone was hit by a van, is that violent? Is what I asked. No intent. Was it violent?
Oh, objection. Calling for a conclusion.
You fucker. I have no rebuttal to that.
Oh my god, sustain.
You got me, Paul. But at what cost? I already proved my point. That is all, Your Honor. That is all.
Are you monologuing out loud, or you just talk like?
It's what main characters do.
But
wait till I do my closing.
Side character at best. You're like comic relief.
No, I'm the main character. I am. I will always be the main character.
You're like the background character who like
Is
shows
that
up every couple
perjury?
episodes, and like people write weird fanfic about.
Are you admitting you write fanfic about me? Does it involve me being short? You had that
I
picture
don't even
ready.
write fanfic. That's true.
Well,
Carmine, according to a picture you yourself sent me, you're shorter than I am, and I'm 5'1".
It's because I have my hat on.
Shouldn't that make you look taller?
I rest my case.
Your whole case, you done?
So heavy.
Oh yeah. By the way, did you like this one? This is from Sean too.
I can't see anything.
Oh, let me put it up there again.
Grayson,
Okay, then the defense has rest. We now are ready for closing arguments. Do you need any more time to get that
Sean,
prepared, or are you
gotta
good to
put it
go?
back up. I can't see. I don't have the link for that one. Wait, Sean ran out. Fuck, where is he?
Just a moment. I'm good unless you
It's basically the meme that says "Don't get contempt or draw 25," and it's a picture of you drawing 25.
You mentioned I didn't get no.
I've never played. This game sounds like it's for losers.
Then you should be proficient at it.
We'll do that.
Asset.
He called me Judge Oinks a lot.
Oink 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 oink.
What the?
You've
He's
already
settling
got
down.
contempt once. You're doubling down.
No, I apologize. It was a bad joke.
Yeah.
My
It's a triple down,
apology.
Your Honor.
My apology.
Like I said, Mr. Costello and Mr. Falconer, I will see you both after this court case for your contempt.
Okay, flat out one more time. I'm not asking again. Are we ready to go with closing statements?
Yep, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. Plaintiff, you're up.
That's you.
Your Honor and members of the court, we've heard the arguments and facts presented today. The defense simply abused their power to invoke a valve point on the company vehicle of Ember Quinn, despite them not pursuing charges. If a citizen is accused of a crime and they are charged and given due process, should they still receive the punishments of the crime? Should a citizen do anything to... Hold on a second, Your Honor. Sorry. Apologies.
Do you require medical? You okay? Look at me. Let me see if I'm
I'm
smiling both sides
I'm
of your
pretty
face.
I'm pretty freaking cooked right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
This is a court case.
Paul, don't you have an
The answer of the previous question.
It was a little long.
I hope it's not
45
important.
minutes?
No, it's just a murder case.
Oh, easy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, no, that was real easy, though, Anna. Trust me.
I would have said that about this one. Yeah, here we are.
I am not. This is not
To answer
easy.
the previous question I laid of should they
I
still
am
receive the punishments of the
challenging.
crime, our Constitution and legislation say nay.
No.
Nay. A phrase familiar with the horse populace in the court today.
Is you appealing to the horses?
And now it's time for you all to decide.
He's pandering to the
The
barnyard
defense even
animals.
fought. Oh, pardon, Your Honor. The defense even fought for us today.
What?
Bringing to light intentive actions with regards to the charges laid. Furthermore, the plaintiff was not notified of the FAF at the time of arrest, which would have been most convenient. As outlined in the report, the MDT clearly shows there was no processing completed of the charges laid and was not completed within
Did we
the
not
statute of
notify her?
limitations. The defense is grasping at straws, like holding on to hair lost from years of poor decisions.
All right, dude. All right.
They have tried to hide under a rug, but the truth
Were they
shines
not
brighter
notified?
than the lights of the courtroom bouncing off the defendant's dome. We believe they have failed to do other sufficient actions. Therefore, I ask you to find in favor of the plaintiff. I thank you.
You had an opportunity to say hide under umbrella because he did that twice, and you.
Also, it's bad luck to have an umbrella inside.
Yeah, that's why he's gonna lose.
Costello, the floor is yours.
You just say hi to an umbrella? I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen and clowns. Because clowns are not gentlemen or nice ladies. Clowns are clowns.
Well,
Dude,
to be
can
fair,
you make
Amber,
you get
so
the
lady,
peanut
it's not
gallery
nice.
shut up while I do this? They keep making fucking noises. You shut up. You take this, all right? This is my closing. The limelight is on me. This is my moment. Do you hear
Objection,
me?
there's no limelight.
They can't object to a closing.
Listen.
Except in very extenuating circumstances, which this isn't.
Listen, people of this fine courtroom. Here are the facts, all right? Laid out before you, okay? Fact number one, according to Ember Quinn herself, recorded, okay, is in the incident report, and her lawyer in his statement of claim, they both acknowledge that she recklessly endangered that guard's life. Whether there was intent or not, the act itself was violent. If we look at the legislation, ladies and gentlemen, for vehicle asset forfeiture, it clearly states if a violent crime / felony is committed, that the vehicle itself is to be valved. In this city of Los Santos, okay, we have several situations where a violent crime is committed, and for one reason or the other, the charge is not pressed against individuals, but the vehicle itself, the vehicle itself is valved. If it does not have signs of tampering, this is a matter of fact. This is how our justice system works. Unfortunately, I don't want to be the bad guy. I'm a man of truth. I'm a man of honesty.
You're still sworn in.
A man,
You're still
a
sworn
man
in.
of mostly truths, mostly honesty, and as much as I can be integrity, or whatever. Poor Paul. I have been vacant from the courtroom for over several months. Don't know how many, a lot though. So I gotta get a few of these aches out, but Paul, you have awoken something in me. I love challenges. And when you called me out in that docket and you said, hey, I want Carmine, I was like, oh, Paul and the clown. Oh, double the meal, double homicide. I'm so glad you brought me here, Paul. And I'm so glad that I get to be one up on you, Paul. Today you're gonna remember that. You're gonna remember the day, Paul, as the day Carmine bested you. But for me, Paul, this was any old Tuesday. I'm not even gonna think about today beyond this point. I'm probably gonna forget about all this. But you're going every time you see me, every time you see a man of Mike's head, you're gonna think, oh, there goes Carmine Costello.
Music's a smidge too loud.
There goes Carmine Costello, the man that bested me and earns justice on my ass after beating me in court. Eat my nuts, Paul, eat my nuts. That's all, Your Honor. That's my closing. I feel lightheaded. Whew. That's all. Whew.
Just
That felt
if
good.
I can make any suggestions, music down like a smidge. Towards the end there, it got a little hard to understand you, but great.
I only turned the music on for the parts that were like didn't really matter as much, but everything before that did matter. So
yeah.
Okay,
easy
I'm gonna
victory.
retire to deliberate with Gates, and we'll be back with a verdict relatively soon. Give me a few minutes. Okay, let's talk about the verdict.
Yeah, bang that
It
bang.
is the 2nd of April 2025. I'm back with a verdict in the civil action of Ember Quinn versus the LSPD. Here's where I stand. This is a civil action. In this action, what we have is we have alleged rights violations against Carmine Costello being alleged. I've got to assess those on the preponderance of evidence and then determine whether or not damages A occurred and then B should be paid by the defendant. What I'm left with here, I'm going to be entirely frank, is the alleged violation here is that Ember has alleged a lot of violations, right? The issue we have is I don't believe that the defendant or the plaintiff has alleged the correct violation in order to get it, or at least, despite the allegement, I don't think it's been proven in this court case beyond a preponderance of evidence on the balance of probabilities that Ms. Quinn's rights were violated.
What about the VAF?
I think had this case been argued in a different way, it sounds, from what I've heard on the face of it, prima facie, because we didn't get into depth, that perhaps an illegal search occurred. But again, that was not proven beyond a balance of probabilities because it just wasn't gone into in any real depth. Right? I think there were rights violations that could have been proven here.
Where are the twos
had
at?
the facts,
Are you wearing
surmounted the
twos?
allegations made. What we've got, however, is we had a request for the removal of a VAF point. That would be extrajudicial, and I think outside of the purview of civil action. We have VAF appeals for that. This is not the correct location. This is not the correct format for me removing VAF points. You would need to go through a VAF appeal, which is a form of, criminal appeal, in order to get that VAF point removed. That's still open to you, Miss Quit. That hasn't been denied because of this court case. You could still go and attempt that. I wouldn't comment on your, chances of success because I think it's irrelevant. We heard nothing about the emotional damage done to Miss Quinn from this. So, if I was dealing with that, that'd be an issue. Legal fees, I generally only grant if there's some kind of note of bad faith engagement from the other side and unwillingness to engage in negotiations or plea deals. I don't think that, And then finally, special damages. The formal announcement that Ember's unbanned from the court center. Ember, I want to be clear with this for you. Carmine Costello did not ban you from the court center. He was acting as a police officer on behalf of Nino Chavez. He does not have the power or the authority to unban you from the court center. If you have been banned from the court center, it has been by the individual who had you trespass, not Mr. Costello. That, again, would be extrajudicial and a power that I would not extend to Mr. Costello to give you. I think that this court case has been slightly overcooked, to be real. So the verdict of this court is I am finding the defendant not liable. There's the verdict of this court.
Brace himself for the Carmine spiel.
No, I'm a humble victor. When one comes after the king, one must come prepared in abundance. I expect your next challenge soon, Paul. And this time, don't bring a clown.
All right.
I will see you on our next shindig, Paul.
Come on. I know you're not leaving when you have any chips on the table, Carmine Costello.
Fuck.
I was trying to leave without getting this.
Because I
This fleeing.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I didn't leave. I'm still here.
So here's my only problem with Carmine's
Contempt.
Turner doesn't like it.
Jerk.
Oh, jeez.
No spamming.
No, he hit him first.
Cough break.
Cough break, really?
Carmine's assaulted. Owie.
They did start.
Yeah, Justin, I'm sorry, Justin. Your Honor, I'm sorry. I'm Paul.
Behind Sarah.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Here's the problem. I have.
Carmine knocked out.
Oh, Paul can't see without his glasses.
Where are my glasses? Oh, God, where am
What the hell?
Go help Paul find his glasses. What the? Get in there, bud. You're expendable.
Your Honor.
Yeah?
My glasses. Oh, God, who is
Did he cheat and cuff you?
Yes.
Cheating, Carmine. Come on, you pussy.
Oh. Oh no! Oh no!
He's gonna try and chop you now.
He's being
He's
powerful.
cheating.
no.
He's being too powerful.
He missed! Ow! Owie! I've almost dusted them all. If I win this fight, I've almost dusted them all.
You need a mess at the courthouse, please.
Here you go.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Can somebody uncuff me, please?
Nobody else has cuffs. He's literally the only cop in the room.
Where'd the marshals go?
They all ran out.
Ember, you better win this.
No.
I'll get you out of cuffs.
Pussy.
EMS is on the way.
I'll get you out of cuffs. Now, you were defeated. Accept this defeat with honor.
Uh-oh.
Carmine's fucking doing the new warlording. He's cheating.
You know where to send them, Carmine.
Southside.
Oh shit!
Stop grabbing people. That's cheating.
Oh.
Oh, he fell out instead of in. No, he fell in. No, he's in. He's in. He's in. Yep, he fell in.
All right, all in a
He's cheating again. He's cheating again. He's cheating again. He's grabbing people.
Oh,
He
the
has to stop
cough, the cough.
He's coughing. He's coughing. Cough nerve. Cough nerve. He's grabbing again. He's trying to put him in the wall. Pockets with the Uno reverse. Carmine with the grab. Pockets with the Uno reverse. Carmine with the grab. Pockets in Carmine in a powerful battle. Who can win?
Not fair. You have him bound. That's not fair.
Hang on. Sliding in to grab Ember. I am an ex-medical professional.
What just happened? What did he just do to me? Did I lose? I think I lost in my my own domain.
Because no EMS was called to check on anybody for mutual combat.
And no judge approved it.
I was defending myself. They came after me.
Like,
I just won. I'm guilty of winning.
I mean, I feel like losing 3v1 to Carmine is enough punishment, to be honest.
You better stop. I will win this. You understand that?
Carmine. What am I gonna do with you?
I've won. It is too late. I've already won.
allegedly.
Do you not understand that I've already won? I've blessed you with life. You should take it. You should take it. Accept the life I have given you. And leave my sight. Before I add you to the numbers of those I have vanquished.
Your jacket and on the back of your neck.
Oh shit.
Uppies in 3, 2, 1.
Uppies.
Stop
Grayson,
this.
I need your advice.
Stop this.
Ember.
Hey.
Stop it.
Why, Carmine?
Lucy is Loopy. Thank you for the gifts of the bath. Enjoy it. It
Failed.
didn't work, did it?
Oh.
Didn't work.
Honestly, I think it's good for them, Craig. I think it's good for them to get it out of their system.
For any other injuries.
No bucket is down.
Oh my
But what did you kill him? All right, Carmine just committed manslaughter, maybe even murder.
Again, I just don't understand.
These hands are registered C for cloud killers.
What scale system is that? The UK one? The American one? I don't recognize a C.
I
Is it C
haven't.
for like children?
I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet. All right, my contempt. Will I be going to prison today?
I have no fucking concept of money. That's why I need Grayson.
I am. How about I am broke. I am poor.
You want,
How much do you have?
I
in your
am
account?
dirt poor. You can
Permission to
check.
You guys heard him say that?
Yeah.
How about you poor when you've been
How
getting
are you
max pay?
poor?
I'm poor.
He's not picking up his
cars are
paycheck.
expensive. I lost my pursuit search, so now I must fund my career.
I was
didn't
going to
lose it.
say, because we
Spend it.
literally gave the pursuit unit like 7 million.
Really?
Yes.
Grayson.
And I owe the chief $150,000.
God.
Yep.
No, not that.
What did Ozymandias say? Ye mighty, look upon my works and something.
Tremble.
Are you helping
And
your
tremble,
fellow
yes,
mime in
and
20
tremble.
I don't know
minutes,
if I can
Carmine?
sentence him to that.
Hey, Carmine, are you helping your fellow mime in 20 minutes?
What? No.
Oh yeah, there's a mind
I hit
murder
my
case in 20
8-hour
minutes.
quota 9 minutes ago.
You have to go to court. I can't send you to jail. You're not gonna make it back in time.
Give me the inconvenience contempt.
The what?
Inconvenience contempt. Send me for 1 minute or 1 month.
How are you gonna get back though?
The watch, hey, Minnie knows. Yeah, it was. It was from the
How
movie.
about we give him a different punishment?
Who, Carmine or Murray?
Okay.
Okay, what is it? I
I
meant to
don't know.
say that-
Yeah. You could mutual combat him.
I'm not gonna mutual combat him. I save our fighting for the bedroom.
Oh, Okay.
So the back of Carmine's head's looking real good right now.
No! The reason I'm looking your way is because I know a secret attack wouldn't come from your direction. I'm safe.
Yeah,
That's-
you wouldn't.
I'm just
do
watching
that.
her. No! No! No!
Oh.
The cuff got him.
Violet, I'm so sorry.
Bro, it's so easy to fucking abuse the cough animation.
So, Ivan
I knew it
suggests
was
that
coming.
perhaps you should submit to every single incident report you did in March being FOIA. That's one suggestion I've gotten for your contempt. Every single report you've written in the last month, Carmine. All three of them?
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Guess what? I've already been punished for that, and I've had to do it all, so I'll do it.
No, that's not fun. I don't know what to send him to contempt for because I have no concept of
the yuck
anything,
is
but I can
this
tell you
guy?
he only has $63,000, so he's broke.
I am very poor.
Do it real simple.
Wait, Paul?
Sentence him to inconvenience and make him tweet out a picture of him in his oranges.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're gonna get the one and a picture of you in your little jail
gotta be
outfit.
careful. This
And
floor's
4.
slippery.
I'll do it.
So you hear that, Craig?
20 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I also need contempt of court on Justice Murray Falconer for correcting me from the fucking witness stand.
Thank you so much, Violetta.
I mean, I think
Of
I think it's
course, of course.
He's got court soon.
All right, let me just double
didn't you
check
get
for
hot
any
dogs
other
I was gonna hit him with
incidents.
the.
Let's check out the prediction.
The one and one.
Who won what? Who won a lot of money
and then
in
make him
the
have to figure out how to
prediction?
get back here.
All you want,
I
and
did
we both
see that
know
you
this.
hit your
is you
head on
just
the
want
way
contempt
down.
of court on his permanent record. That's all you want.
Are you in your right mind?
I miss mine.
Carmine
Yeah.
is never in his right
Yeah, so
mind.
if I could just, Carmine's gonna get 1 month, and he has to.
Hey,
he's
get
legally
1v3
required
losers.
to-
Get 1v3. Get
put a
1v3
picture
losers.
on
Hey, do not.
His
Warlord.
Do not.
Get
You're
potato
so
chip.
screaming like
Get
you're
potato chip.
I can't. If you guys back the fuck off
Get
with
this
Carmine,
gun
so I
off
can send him
me.
to jail. Pocket.
Do not.
That's assault.
No.
He just shit on me. That man just shit on me.
Someone on the boat for me.
Oh.
He got it all over your hands too. You got shitty hands.
Mr. Costello.
Today is a horrible day.
Hello, Carmine. Oh, you want me to go get the light?
Locked up. They want. Wait, are the lifers awake?
Yeah, let me go get the.
No. I'm coming. Relax.
We've been alerted, Carmine, that you were required to take a selfie with yourself in your oranges and put it on Twitter.
Yep. Let's take. Get the picture. I'll start flexing.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's got to be a selfie.
Oh, you gotta hand me the phone.
You should have a phone.
The chief's calling me. Or he's not calling me. How would I know that? I don't know what I'm talking about. Boom! Bob! Oh my god, I'm actually buff. God, hey, shit! Oh my god!
I mean, you should be your officer.
Look at those tries and look at those buys. Yeah.
What'd you get set up here for?
A contempt? I called the judge a stupid oinks a lot lady because the way she laughs, she goes, I can't do it. Some shit like that.
Do we
worth
give
it.
him the phone or do we take the selfie? Because they said he needs to take a selfie with himself in his jumpsuit.
I'll take the picture.
Mm-hmm.
We can do both. Oh.
Sweet.
You get my good side. Oh, they won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Oh.
I think I need to 311 and tell dispatch that you are not rehabilitized.
What you mean? I've
You
learned my
don't
lesson.
look like you've learned your lesson at all.
Yes, I have. I've learned my lesson. The lesson I've learned is that it was fucking worth it, and I'll do it again.
I'm calling 311 right now.
Who we got here today? Who's here?
Oh, why don't you come out and say hi?
You know, most people you guys get through here, I send them up. You know that, right? I'm the reason they're here.
Oh yeah,
They
I
probably
do
won't
know
kill me.
that, Carmine. I'm sure these prisoners know that too.
There, the requested tweet has been sent.
Shit. Fuck, here we go.
Yep. Let's see how they deal with you today. I promise. I won't see them beat you up. I meant let them beat you up. That's what I meant.
Hey, what up, fellow inmate guy? What up?
Yeah, I don't think you remember me.
Where nice weather we're having. Where do I know you from? Sorry.
Oh, I was on a work release at, Senior Buns, and you called me lifer scum and that I didn't deserve to live.
You sure it was me that said that?
Carmine,
AI is a hell of a thing nowadays.
I think I have a text message from you as well.
This guy, he's got a phone. He's got a
fresh fucking meat.
Everybody relax.
They don't.
Carmine, you know we're allowed phones, you nugget.
They don't care. Man.
Actually, you know what? Do you want to know something? Want to really know
Yeah.
something? I
No
actually
way.
prefer you. I prefer you to Bobby. Does that stroke your ego?
That means a
You're-
lot.
Yeah, you're actually way
means-
better than Bobby.
Carmine.
Yeah.
Are you still?
Bobby was here earlier dancing on people after he shot us.
Yeah.
I would listen.
He did,
Bobby's
he
a
did
monster. I would
this.
never.
I mean,
I
you
would
probably
never.
would.
He did. Let me guess.
Are
He
you a
did one of
cop?
these.
Yeah, he's a cop. You're
He was doing this.
LSPD.
Yeah. Life for scum. Life for scum. You say life for scum. Ah!
And he's
Come on.
Ah! They got me. They got me.
There was a fly on your neck.
Oh God.
I'm escorting.
Can you put me in solitary for my safety? These people want to kill me.
I was told to not let you leave.
You don't want to kill me?
No. Also, why is that just?
That's your first mistake. I'm defending myself. I'm defending myself.
Remind me, Marlon.
That's what
He's
you get for showing me kindness. You're a natural enemy.
Assault. Assault.
Oh, no, don't beat me. Don't beat me. I'm fighting for my life in here. Don't kill me. Ah. Oh.
Would you like me to?
They need to know that I'm fighting for my life in here. I'm fighting for my life in here. These people trying to kill me.
We were gonna
These
come back here and
monsters
kill
are
you with
trying to
kindness.
kill me.
Escort him up.
No, we were gonna kill you with kindness.
Yeah, back off.
And you already
Back off
attacked
from
one
me.
of
I'll
us.
fight for my life.
All right, fine.
All right, Mr.
I already
Costello.
told you, you're my favorite. Of all the Dogtown people? Oh, yeah, Carmine.
He is so thin.
All right, Mr.
No, I'm not. I'm
Costello,
buff
I've
as
been
shit.
ordered to take you to visitation.
Look at how lanky he is.
Wait, hold on. I'm curious. What were you
Why
sent
is
up for
he in-
contempt this time, or actually
He
felony
was.
finally? Fuck.
Why do you want my life ruined, you lifer scumbag?
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah,
You know, if I get
that
fired
could
from the
work in
police
your
force, I'm
favor.
coming right back here,
Wait,
right, to be the warden
Hold on.
again.
Wait,
with
Marlon,
Gary.
I want to press charges on assault.
Okay. I'll make
Yeah.
sure I get your statement as soon as I take him up here to meet with the
Yeah.
chief.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
This doesn't look good for you, Carmine.
I have not been provided adequate protection. I was forced to fend for myself. The lifers were attacking me.
Well, you are in prison for contempt.
Yes, I am. Get me out of here. Get me out of here before I get fired.
Looks like you have 2 visitors.
I do. Who?
One's the chief, and I forget who the other one is. They didn't say their name.
Could you tell her we can work something out? Could you just take me back to her? I want to work a deal out with her, so she doesn't press charges. Please.
I will take you back there after I follow orders and get you up here to talk to the chief.
All right. No closer. No matter what I do, I'm
What the-
locked up. They won't let me out. Oh, they
Where's
won't
the
let me
shirt?
out. No
This is how he.
registration.
This is how he went and got dressed.
Okay.
You should be able to move now.
Chief.
I just want you guys to know that one of the lifers does want to press charges because she got a concussion yesterday and he karate chopped her.
I'm fighting for my life in here. These people trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. For what it's worth, I won the court case. Flying colors. Flying VAFs are safe. They were contesting VAF points because no charges were pressed. But I won, Chief. I won the case. So that no president said the PD's VAF procedure is safe. Captain, my eyes are up here.
Is there another captain in the room? Because I have no idea what you're on about, Carmine.
Why are they so serious?
Why are you up here, Carmine?
I got one count of contempt because a judge that laughs, whose laugh sounds very similar to the noise a bovine makes. I called her Judge Oinks a lot, and that did it.
You told the judge they laugh like. What did you say?
I referred to them as Judge Oinks a lot, and then I went oink, 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 oink.
To a judge.
In the same court case, a justice got contempt too. He's my bunkie.
I'm not talking about the justice. I don't care about the justice. I'm worried about you, Carmine. Why would you tell the sitting judge on a court case, a judge, oink, oink, oink?
She called me a short king. She said I was tiny. She said I was a hobbit. I thought since we're hitting below the belt that I could match her energy. It's what I assumed. I was meeting her halfway. Unfortunately, I forgot that she holds all the power in the courtroom, and if she wanted to, she could smoke me, which is what she did. I'll shave the chest hair if it's bothering
worth
you
your
guys.
job?
No, it is not worth my job.
I don't understand. You've been put on thin ice. You've been put on notice. You've been given warning or warning or warning. And somehow you still find yourself up here in Bolingbrook behind these walls. Can you not control yourself?
I bit my tongue. I bit my tongue for it. It was an hour and a half court case.
Appears you didn't bite your tongue, did you?
You're right. No, I did not. I had a outburst, and that outburst was enough. You guys need to shut up and stop asking for me to get fired. Oh, God. Oh, God, man.
Got anything there, Maxwell?
You oinked at the judge, Carmine?
Yes, I did. I called her Judge Oinks a lot, and I made oinking noises right after she laughed. The courtroom laughed, and I got contempt.
Is that all you care about? Is the courtroom
No,
laughing?
I don't want to miss any details of what happened. I want to be completely
made sure
transparent.
to point out that everybody else thought it was funny. You're embarrassing the department, Carmine, by calling the judge an oink oink. Now everybody knows that cops are the ones that are called the oink oinks. Number one.
It could be. She could see it as a word of endearment, camaraderie. When the criminals call me pig, and I say I'm a proud pig. I'm a proud bacon patrol trooper pork chops. I'm happy. I don't, but I understand why she doesn't feel that way.
Right. So you basically called her a fatty 2 days after Women's Month.
She brought that up too. She said, just because it's 2 days, just because it's April, it doesn't mean doesn't mean you can call me that. That's what she said.
So that's she probably didn't care about the oink oink part, but about that part, you know? Did you apologize to her yet?
No.
You're gonna have to write her an apology letter, and then read it at the meeting tomorrow.
Fuck! I want to take tomorrow off. Okay, I'll make it a love poem, a poem of endearment.
Okay. Which judge is it?
Professional.
Yeah.
It'll be professional.
Which judge was it?
She had purple hair.
Jaina? No.
I'm not too sure.
Ava.
You even know the judge's name?
Dear Miss Piggy.
You don't even know her name and you're calling her Carmine.
I'm not gonna do this unless you're okay with it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No.
Do what?
Nothing.
Do
nothing.
what?
Nothing. Bad idea. Terrible idea.
Elizabeth Gates.
No, now I want to know your mindset. What were we going
I
to
was
say?
gonna title the poem "Dear Miss Piggy."
Oh.
But I'm not gonna do that. It's a terrible idea. No, I'm gonna figure out what her name is. I'm gonna say, "Dear Miss," insert judge's name.
She's the mother of a saint. I haven't met this judge yet. Either way, you're supposed to be respectful, especially in the court. Okay, especially in the court.
She deserves more respect than what I gave her. But she went after my Achilles heel, my shortness. With a laugh like that? With a laugh like that, she went after my weak point.
Carmine, you're going the wrong way.
Come on, do you have a learning disability?
No. I don't think I do. I haven't seen a professional to. I don't think so. I'm not sure. So no, I do not have I do not have a learning disability because I do not know if I have a learning disability. It is up for question. So the answer isn't no anymore. The no is no, I do not know. As in, who knows?
Come on, what the hell did you just say?
I don't know, Chief. I don't know what I said. But I do know what I said in that court case. One, that court trial, and we are not getting sued. The department's not getting sued. I
just don't understand how you could continue on with your ways after being given so many chances, being warned so many times, had so many talking tos. Yet look at where you are once again.
Won the court case, but you're the one behind bars, Carmine. But did you really win?
Me as an individual, no. But the LSPD as a whole? When's the last time BCSO has won a civil case?
We're not talking about the BCSO. You keep trying to misdirect this in some way, shape, or form. I'll be honest with you. I don't care what happened in that court case. I don't care what it was about. I'm here about you. When you get out of there, don't get back in uniform. You write that letter and we'll see if you got a job after tomorrow.
Oh!
You understand?
Bro, I hate this shit. Understood, Chief. Bro, again!
Gotta close this. Put some clothes on, Carmine, for God's sakes. Animals, some of them.
Listen.
Bye, guys.
See you later.